At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Go here, go there, go anywhere with Phillips 66.
Live to the full with You Save Phillips 66, where your convenience is our pleasure.
Hi, I'm Trevor Jacobson. I'm a family practice provider here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. After graduating high school at Bear Lake High School, I went to BYU, Idaho to play baseball. After a year, went on a LDS mission to Chile. Ended up going to medical school at the University of Utah. Did family practice in Salt Lake City. Worked in Hawaii for a time, and then back here when this job opened up. Being able to practice back here has always been a dream. I've been working here at the hospital for almost 10 years. What I like about family practice is you get to see a little bit of everything. And in a rural setting, you get to do a lot of things that you don't normally get to do. My passion's spending time with my family, particularly outdoors. A lot of whitewater rafting in the summer, snow skiing in the winter. What makes me feel good at the end of the day is just connecting with my patients. We look forward to seeing you and taking care of you.
I'm John Pym, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, DO. Interacting with wonderful people every day, being able to maybe make a small impact in their lives for good. I don't think that life gets any better than that. I am really excited to be here practicing in Bear Lake and be a good source for you and your family to take care of your healthcare needs.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Nice job, Martin. Looking good. Oh, it's the funny car guy.
Hey, you got Napa know-how too, huh?
Yep. Well, Martin does go 200 miles an hour.
Ron breaks 300 in 4 seconds.
Yeah, in a straight line. That's real hard.
You drive in a circle.
You don't even steer.
Look at me.
Hey, you
I
two.
turn left.
Don't make me go get my can.
Your can's old.
Quiet! Matlock's on!
That's Daryl's can.
Boogity, boogity!
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier, online at bearlakedental.com, or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reynolds. I work here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm a family physician trained in rural family medicine, and then I also do sports medicine. I grew up in Provo, Utah, played football at BYU, medical school at the University of Utah, then did my residency at the Family Medicine Residency of Idaho, and then after residency came here. I love the beauty, the place geographically here. I love the people, and I love that there's a certain type of get-it-done person that lives here and thrives here. Really any sports me and my family love. Jet skiing, being on the lake, ATVs, power sports, that kind of stuff. I think what I want you to know more than anything else is that I'm here for you, that I take that duty to you very seriously, and I want to provide you with the information or the guidelines that you need to make a good decision, and that I have your best interest at heart.
Bear Lake High School sports on SVI are presented by Gary H. Tusher, CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Mountain Valley Dental, creating healthy smiles for Bear Lake Valley and beyond. Lenhart Distributing, proud to support the Bears. Flying S Title and Escrow, whatever it takes. Southeast Idaho Steel, locally produced steel signs and fixtures. And Sampson's Island Grill at 253 South 4th Street in Montpelier.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. They assist in the skilled nursing facility, the manor, the home health, along with helping out with both preoperative and postoperative. Make sure that you have the best outcome with your surgery and your way of life going forward.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign papers and they leave and they're happy, they get the house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. We have very competent and successful providers that provide the best care possible. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. As a hospital, we're really proud of what we are able to provide. It's an all-encompassing department that is very, very much needed.
I'm Ben Olson. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and just joined Bear Lake Memorial. I'm originally from here in Bear Lake, graduated in 1997, went to undergrad in Pocatello at Idaho State, went to med school in Missouri, residency in Ohio, practiced in Northeastern Oregon for the last 11 years. I'm excited to come back home. You kind of grow up doing a lot of outdoor stuff like hiking and hunting and fishing, and that's kind of what we would do as a family. Now, you know, as your kids get older, your life is focused around them, so then you chase them around with all their sporting activities, and that's been a lot of fun. Probably the thing I love the most is taking somebody that can't find relief and offering them a surgical alternative and seeing the change that can happen. My goal for my patients is to earn your trust and take you through that journey and offer them some relief from what they're suffering from.
My name is Benjamin Bozen. I am a family medicine physician. I really enjoy providing care to the whole family, from newborns to elderly care. I like athletes and sports medicine, and then I also do osteopathic manipulative therapy, which is a hands-on treatment. My ultimate goal is to be your advocate and to help you have the best life that you can have, to help you achieve your goals.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reynolds. I work here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm a family physician trained in rural family medicine, and then I also do sports medicine. I grew up in Provo, Utah, played football at BYU, medical school at the University of Utah, then did my residency at the Family Medicine Residency of Idaho, and then after residency came here. I love the beauty, the place geographically here. I love the people, and I love that there's a certain type of get-it-done person that lives here and thrives here. Really any sports me and my family love. Jet skiing, being on the lake, ATVs, power sports, that kind of stuff. I think what I want you to know more than anything else is that I'm here for you, that I take that duty to you very seriously, and I want to provide you with the information or the guidelines that you need to make a good decision, and that I have your best interest at heart.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, we have the honor of having a great radiology team. They've been recognized at the state level of being the best in their field. In our radiology department, we are able to provide MRIs, CT scans, X-rays, mammograms, ultrasound, echocardiograms, nuclear medicine, and DEXA scans.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
Welcome to Bear Lake High School basketball. As you can see on your screen, we still got a minute 37 of the JV game left. That's why we are a little bit late starting our pregame show. This one's been intense. The Grace Grizzlies led this game by 15 at 40-25 about midway through the third quarter. And the Bears came all the way back. Currently, it's 48-45, just a 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. And the Bears have the basketball with 1:37 left in this one. And Bear Lake will bring the ball to the midcourt. The varsity game coming up, the Bears beat the Grace Grizzlies in Grace. That was an overtime game, so Bears are looking to repeat that performance as Cutler Keach misses. And the rebound to Grace, and it's a double dribble. It was a turnover, so it'll be Bear Lake basketball. Grace had a chance for an open look there, would have made it a two-possession game, would have put them up by 5. Instead, it's Bear Lake basketball. This one's been a physical game for sure. Two Bear Lake players have already fouled out. I believe one Grace Grizzly's already fouled out.
Got blood on the court.
One Grace Grizzly went down with an injury in the first half and has not come back. That one wasn't because of contact. That was a fluke play, but it's been a physical game tonight, and expect nothing different from the varsity. When these two teams get together, it usually does get physical.
Yep.
Nielsen with the good move, gets the shot up, misses. Rebound to Grace, and here they come the other way. 3-point lead in the basketball as we go under a minute to play in the JV game. And then we'll have varsity action.
I'm okay with that foul.
Yeah, that's one that you got to foul him there without giving him a shot. Make him earn it from the foul line. So this is a matchup of rivals that go clear back to the days of Fielding High School and Grace. Back before there was a Bear Lake High School, this was a rivalry.
In the, what was it, the Dick Mata and...
yeah, Dick Mata played
at Grace.
At Grace.
Yeah.
And
Junior Pugmire.
Went on to...
For Fielding? No.
Dick Mata went on to a little bit of a NBA career. I think you might have heard of him as a coach.
One of the winningest of all time.
Yeah, the winningest of all time, yeah. At one point. I think he's been passed now, but at one time he was the winningest coach in NBA history.
Yeah.
He's a Grace Grizzly. So, our matchup tonight in the varsity, the 2-8 Bear Lake Bears are set to take on the Grace Grizzlies. I'm pulling up their record. They're 3-5 on the year as Preston Wright misses a foul shot. Has a chance still to cut it just a 2-point game if he makes the second. And if you go to the last time they played, it was an overtime game. Bears win it in overtime. If you go by the computer rankings, it's a dead even game.
Yeah.
I have never seen that. We've done a lot of basketball and football over the last several years. I've looked at a lot of volleyball. I've never seen one that to the 10th of a point, to the 100th of a point. Exactly.
It was exact.
Exactly
Wow.
the same ranking. They're one point away from each other in the state, and they have the exact same rating. And the rating, typically what we do when we say which team's favored is we look at the rating. You take the higher number, subtract it from the lower number, and that's the point spread, is the way Max Preps work, and their rating is absolutely identical. So I guess you say, okay, you give the home court the advantage to the home court, and so the Bears would be a slight favorite in tonight's game. But I've never seen that before. That's pretty interesting to see a dead heat. So it's a 2-point game. The Grace Grizzlies lead at 48-46 in the JV game, still wrapping up this one. A lot of timeouts, a lot of fouls, and so this one is taken forever as Grace gets it inbounds.
He carried it.
Just about. And then almost a travel, and then the Bears can't quite
Darn, that was
steal
a good
it
hustle,
back.
though.
Yeah.
Thanks to the girls on the front row who
Saved the ball there.
saved Cutler's head.
Cutler Keach and
smashing into the...
his cousin Ryler Neal, the two Bear Lake Bears that almost got the steal there, and then Ryler commits the foul, as the Bears have to commit the foul at that point.
Yep.
So the game in Grace was back on the 13th of December. The final Bear Lake 60, Grace 59. An offensive shootout in that one. We weren't there. That one was...
We were in the girls.
Nope, the 13th. We were in Florida.
Oh, we were in Florida. Let's go back.
Yeah, that was why Lisa and I were at the National Athletic Directors Conference down in Florida, so we weren't there for that one, but competitive game, 1-point game in overtime, so.
That was, I got a lot of sleep. It was warm.
Missed them both, so the Bears have a chance, only down by 2. Plenty of time left, 25 seconds as Bears bring it to the front court. Right with it. He'll drive into the corner, looking for a cutter. He's going to come back up top to Neal. Neal going to drive, get it to the hole, put it up. No good. Would have gone. It would have tied it. He will go to the foul line, though. 3-point play there would have been huge.
Yeah.
Now puts pressure on Neal to go to the foul line and make 2. 12.5 seconds left, and that is going to foul out another Grace Grizzly. So at least 2 Grizzlies have fouled out, at least 2 Bears have fouled out. Grace has literally nobody left on their bench. And the Bear Lake Bears have one player that hasn't played yet, usually plays C team but is dressed out, that could come in if they need it. If we go to overtime, hit every part of the rim and then comes out, and then there's going to be a timeout. Timeout Grace with 12.5 seconds left here in the JV. Last night, the Bear Lake Bears. This schedule. Okay, there we go. I was going to say this schedule has some games that I don't remember. Last night, the Bear Lake Bears went to West Jefferson, and officially, I guess they did give him credit for that last bucket. Lost it by 14, 60-46, which was exactly Max Preps, by the way. The Max Preps rating was 14 points, and that's what the West Jefferson Panthers beat the Bear Lake Bears by, was 14. Tonight, the Bears looking to get their 3rd win on the year. It would be their 1st win at home this year. And it's retro night. The Bears going to be dressed in some retro jerseys. They got the retro warm-ups on down there.
I feel so much more comfortable with the uniforms they're going to wear tonight for retro night than the old ones they used to wear for retro night.
Yeah,
they made me uncomfortable.
The retro night they've done in the past was the 1970s short shorts. And tonight they're going retro, but they're going the early 2000s, so still 25 years ago. To them it's retro, but they're going to go with the super baggy ones. And so it should be a little bit less uncomfortable than it was. It's a quick foul with 11.3 as Neal made the 2nd foul shot. So it's a 1-point game, and if both foul shots go in here for Grace, and it's Tate Stoddard going to the line. The most that they could lead by is 3. So the Bears are going to have a chance with 11 seconds left, assuming they can get the rebound, or if he makes them both, and so they could just inbound the ball. Stoddard's first foul shot is no good, so the Bears will have a chance to at least tie, if not win this game. Depends on the second foul shot here with 11.3 seconds left. And second foul shot is no good. Rebound to Bear Lake. Nielsen will bring it in the front court.
They got 7 seconds.
And he's fouled. He'll go to line. He'll shoot 2. A reach-in foul. Reach-in foul on Stoddard. And that will send Nielsen to the line. He'll shoot 2. If they both go, the Bears will be in the lead here in the JV game. We should start the varsity game here in just a few seconds, and we're still playing JV basketball. This one's been a fun one. And Nielsen will have a chance. And, he missed the first.
In and out, wow.
That would have tied it up, and it was down and in and rattled out. They'll have one more with a chance to tie. If he doesn't make it, the Bears are going to have to get a quick foul, and it goes. We're tied. So now the Bears don't want the foul. I think we're going to end up in overtime. Full court shot hits the ceiling. It's out of bounds.
There goes the new light. Is that the black lights?
Yeah, that's one of the black lights.
Ah.
And the official comes over. It'll be Bear Lake basketball because it's out of bounds. He's saying there should be 2.5 seconds left.
Why did he shoot it that far?
Well, there was only 4.5 seconds left when we got the rebound. I think he felt like he had to just get it up with a chance to go to overtime, win it instead of going to overtime. He chucked it up. So the Bears will have 2.5 seconds left to try to get a shot, and they'll take timeout.
A throw in and a shoot.
Yeah, you need
a dribble to be in between.
Yeah, I think it's like 0.4 seconds at least to get a catch and shoot. 0.3 or 0.4 is the official rule. If you have less than that, you can't catch and shoot. You have to tip. So 2.5 seconds is actually a lot longer than you think in a basketball game.
That's true.
So I'm sure Coach Tarbett is working up a play to get one of his shooters a chance to at least get a reasonable shot at it. If you're the Grace coach, you're saying whatever you do not foul, because it is bonus, and the Bears would only have to make 1 of 2 to win the game. So we're going to have some free basketball likely, unless the Bears can pull off a shot. This has been a Bear Lake dominated second half. Like I said when you first joined us, at one point in the second half, the Grace Grizzlies had pulled out to a 15-point lead at 40-25. Here we are in the end of the fourth quarter, and it's 48-48. So it's 23-8 ever since that time when they went up by 15. So this has been a Bear Lake dominated second half. Looks like Preston Wright, right at half court, will be the inbound man. Actually, they're going to move him in a little bit into the back court. Right, even with the light that he hit, to be exact. And Preston Wright will be the trigger man. He's looking to get it into Nielsen. Nielsen will stop, shoot. It's got a chance. Oh!
Man, that looked good.
Back of the rim. I thought he got it. That looked good from here.
That was a great shot, actually.
Yeah.
It was a great effort because that looked like it was going to go in.
There was 2 plays designed there. One was to lob it to Neal. That was not open. It was well defended by Grace. So we went to option number 2, which was a great option to let Ryler Nielsen take it. Riker Nielsen take it.
It's Ryler Neal and Riker Nielsen. Yeah.
And Riker got a good look at it. He's a very capable shooter, just barely missed it off the back of the rim. And we will go to overtime in the JV game. And so we'll have some free basketball. It's going to be an extended pregame show. Well, after this game's over, we'll actually obviously take some breaks and play some mats, as we've done our due diligence on the pregame, pretty much previewing this game already. Meanwhile, the girls tonight are in Teton, up in Driggs, taking on the Teton Redskins. No, Wolves now. They're the Wolves.
Yeah, I'll find it.
And Bears are favored in that one by about 18. I looked it up earlier today. So Bears, the girls team, playing 3 nights in a row, starting last night in Sugar Salem. then tonight in Teton, and then tomorrow night they'll finish it up in South Fremont. We'll have that game live for you on the SVI Sports Network. And the games get progressively easier for Bear Lake the 3 nights. Sugar Salem last night, defending state champions. That's a tough one, obviously. And Sugar Salem won that game. Tonight the Bears are favored, and then tomorrow night they'll be huge favorites against South Fremont, a team that they've already beat by pretty wide margin here at home. So 3 nights in a row, but the way you want it is when the team was fresh, they got the harder game, and now that they're going to be a little bit more tired as the week goes on, they get the teams that they should be able to beat a little bit easier. In the corner, Preston Wright's going to drive up off the backboard, no good. Rebound goes to the Grizzlies, and we're underway in the overtime. Quick outlet to, I don't even know their names. Meekum is playing wearing number 10, and Stoddard, number 4, goes inside to Meekum. He throws it up and in. Nice. He was triple teamed. Nice play there by Meekum to get that one up and in.
They're the Timberwolves.
So the Teton Timberwolves. I knew it was something Wolves.
I was wanting to say Red Wolves, but that's not right. It's
Timberwolves.
It's the Timberwolves.
And they didn't change their colors or anything. They just changed the mascot. Neal from the corner for 3, missed it. Rebound and put back, and we're tied. That's Ashton Christensen tying it up for the Bears, 50-50 in overtime. And Nielsen gets the steal, and then it's still loose, and now they're going to call a foul, loose ball foul on Grace. No. Oh, no, they're calling the foul on Christensen.
Yeah.
Both players are wearing number 4, and they signaled 4, and I wasn't sure which one they were going to whistle the foul on. They gave it to Christensen, so that'll send Stoddard to the line. That's his 4th foul. So the Bears in some foul trouble here.
Well, everybody's in foul trouble. By the time you hit overtime in high school basketball, that's usually the case anyway.
I think there's probably a few spectators that might be in foul trouble at this point.
Yep.
And Stoddard misses. He had a chance in regulation to extend the lead, couldn't do it. And in retrospect, it was a situation that would have ended the game. And if he would have made those, he missed those, and now he misses both of these. And rebound goes to Preston Wright for the Bears.
Courtesy of the Ashton Christensen
tip. So Wright with it now. He's looking inside to Christensen. Nice defense there, knocked out of bounds by Bryson Anderson. So I think some of the JV players that normally sit bench for varsity
are in the game.
Are in the game now for Grace. Because their bench went from nobody on it to all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of Grace Grizzlies there. Preston Wright will go to Nielsen. Straightaway 3, left it short. A rebound goes to Trayson King from Grace. We're in the JV game. If you're just joining us, this is JV basketball, 50-50 tie. And Stoddard misses the 3. Preston Wright with the rebound for the Bears. The Bears have the ball in a tie game, 2:18 left in overtime. We went to overtime, tied at 48. Right now we're tied at 50. In the corner it goes to Nielsen. Nielsen to Neal. Neal, too much, too high. He threw it across court to Preston Wright. Wright was open, but it was just a little bit too high for him. Went through his hands, off his fingertips, and into the crowd. So it'll be Grizzly ball with 2:07 left here in OT. Meanwhile, the wrestling team this weekend, give you a little preview there, is Wright gets the tip but can't secure the steal. Meekum will have it, 20 seconds still on the shot clock. Meekum down the lane and good. He's got all 4 points for the Grace Grizzlies here in this overtime of the JV game. And the Grizzlies lead it by 2. And I was talking to Coach Crane, Cameron Crane, before this game. He's like, we need to get the crowd excited. We need something to happen. And how we got the crowd excited is an overtime JV game.
Yeah.
As Stoddard will send Christensen to the line. I believe that's his 4th foul for the Grizzlies. He's been kind of their ball handler and trigger man, so that would be tough for the Grizz to lose him at this point. Anyway, the wrestling, I started to say what the wrestlers were doing before that last play. The wrestlers are going to Madison They leave tomorrow morning. They'll wrestle 2 days as Christensen makes the first, cuts it to a 1-point game. Wrestle 2 days up at the Madison tournament. And then next week, the boys wrestling team has a well-deserved break. They won't have any wrestling meets next week. The girls are probably, we're just trying to finalize things, going to the Tiger Grizz tournament, as Christensen's second foul shot is no good. And Grace Grizzlies come away with the rebound, and Stoddard will bring the ball into the front court. In the corner it goes, back up top, three-pointer on the way. Yes, that could be a backbreaker. That's Bryson Anderson. He's one of those that came in that I think was in getting ready for the varsity game, and now Stoddard fouls out. Tate Stoddard, number 4, just fouled out. As Grizzlies have a 4-point lead, but Reigler Neal will head to the foul line. And that will do it with 1:08 left for Stoddard. But it is a 4-point game. That 3-point shot was big. So Reigler Neal will have a chance to cut into this 4-point lead. Makes the first. He's got one more coming. 55-52 in favor of Grace here in overtime of the JV game. If you're just joining us, no, this isn't varsity yet. Zach back in the studio has the scoreboard up there. 55-53 now. And Bear Lake will take a timeout. Bear Lake JV taking a timeout. We should have started varsity about 10 minutes ago. We're still in the JV game. So wrestling, having the Madison tournament. Girls basketball, we already mentioned, in South Fremont tomorrow. The boys team, this is their last game this week after back-to-back nights. They will play next week. If you haven't seen the boys or the girls play, next week is your opportunity. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, there is a Bear Lake High School home game. The girls Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and the boys on Friday, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it's Wednesday girls, Thursday boys, and then Friday, Saturday girls. And then Saturday, the boys go to Firth. So the girls are home 3 times next week, the boys home 1 time, and on the road 1 time next week. So lots of basketball here in the gymnasium. The girls start district play. They host Snake River and American Falls and Preston. Preston's not a district game, but the other 2 are their 3 games next week. Should be heavily favored in all 3 of those. So it's good nights to come out and watch some Bear Lake basketball as the girls play 3 home games next week and the boys play 1. Grace brings it into the front court. They have the lead by 2 with a minute left to play in the game. Bears just trying to play tough defense, not looking to foul quite yet. Inside to Meekum in the corner, and then back up top to Stoddard. And then the Grizzlies throw it away. Turnover. 47.6 seconds left in the game in overtime of the JV game here. It's Bear Lake basketball with a chance to tie or even take the lead with a 3-point make. Grizzlies had the 4-point lead a minute ago. Bears have not led in overtime. Grizzlies have led by as many as 4. Nielsen, and he traveled with it. He did.
Just take a dribble.
Fumbled the ball, and he knew he'd already dribbled, so he tried to step into a shot. Gets called for the travel. So now the Bears will have to foul as the shot clock is turned off. They're going to play defense in the backcourt first, then Nielsen does get the foul. 27.2 seconds left. Riker Nielsen.
For a minute, I didn't think they were going to call that. I'm like, you can't bear hug somebody. That's definitely a foul, but they weren't blowing the whistle.
So this sends Stoddard, Bryson Anderson to the foul line. He's the one that made the 3-pointer a minute ago. He can make it a 2-possession game again if he gets both foul shots to go here. His first one is good, so it's a 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. And see if he can make it a 2-possession game with the foul shot here would make it a 4-point lead with just 27.2 seconds left. And he misses the second. Neal with the rebound, quickly up ahead to right. Back to Nielsen, over to Neal, open from 3. We are tied! We're tied at 56. With 14 seconds left, Reigler Neal makes the 3. Bears with the full court defense. We're down to 8 seconds. Meekum traveled.
Oh, Christensen hit the ground really hard. He went in for the block and he landed.
He landed awkwardly. He's on the ground. So they called the travel.
He's holding his knee.
With 6.3 seconds left. Hopefully he'll be able to get up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a twist, a sprain, or if he took a knee,
And
knee on knee,
yeah.
so just a
He
stinger.
was holding his knee, but he's kind of favoring that ankle. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's not putting that leg on the ground at all, so the Bears will have to sub for him. And Tilden Peterson.
I really hope that's not another ACL.
Why? Just because we're missing 3 Bear Lake Bears basketball players to ACL injuries already. So with 6.3 seconds left in the game, timeout by Grace. We're in overtime of the JV game. We've been on the air for almost half an hour already, and we are down to just 6.3 seconds left in the JV game. And both teams are to the end of their bench because of fouls and injuries. They just don't have anybody left to put in. Several players on both teams have fouled out. Bears have got 6.3 seconds left to do something with the ball, or we'll go to double overtime. So this has been an entertaining basketball game for sure.
Yeah. Christensen's in a lot of pain down there, visibly hurting.
Yeah, hopefully.
On the bench.
They're not examining it anymore, so I'm hoping that, I think it may be a stinger, like his knee hit the other player's knee, and
yeah.
I hope. We're total speculation here, but anyway. Bears will have the ball in the backcourt underneath the hoop at the opposite end of the court. So they've got to go the full length of the court. Grace in that timeout, I guarantee what they said is don't foul.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't foul, because one foul shot would win the game. 6.3 seconds left. Neal will pick the ball up near halftime, and the clock starts. Neal goes into right. He misses. We're going to double overtime.
Darn it.
As Preston Wright got a decent look at it, the ball wouldn't fall. And we go to a second overtime. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll come back with the second overtime of the JV in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
Go here, go there, go anywhere with Phillips 66.
Live to the full with You Save Phillips 66, where your convenience is our pleasure.
This is live coverage of local high school sports on SVI Media and the SVI Sports Network.
We're back. It's a double overtime getting ready to start in the JV game. Yeah, I know. We should have been on the air for a varsity game
We're on the
almost 20 minutes ago, but we're having fun. It is
This is a great game.
Great game. Double overtime.
You're getting bonus
JV,
coverage
bonus
tonight.
coverage, free basketball. And the inbounds goes out of bounds. The tip goes out of bounds. They'll re-tip it. Wright and Meekum. And I'm guessing both the way they're looking at each other like, we don't usually do this. The people who usually do this are fouled out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And the tip this time is controlled by Grace. Meekum with it in the corner. He'll shoot the three. Wow!
Right off the bat. Bam.
Just off the dribble with a hand in his face hits the three. The USAFE Phillips 66 3 ball in the JV game. Our sponsor's getting some extra coverage here. And Nielsen goes over to Neal. Neal hit the three-pointer that sent us to double overtime. In the corner, Tilden Peterson. I thought he had it. That was in and out. Looked good.
He can shoot from out there.
The Grizzlies now have the 3-point lead and the ball. Plenty of time left here in double overtime. The second overtime of the night in the JV. Down the lane. Nice block there.
That was Tilden Peterson again with the block.
And the 3-ball on the way. And
Tilden
misses.
got pushed in the back.
And Meekum, follow-away 3, no good. This time the rebound goes to Cutler Keach. He'll bring the ball into the front court for the Bears. Now it goes to Neal. Oh, pass a little bit too much. Bounce pass a little too hard, and the turnover. So with 2:54 left in double overtime, 3-point Grace Grizzly lead, but Grace Grizzly basketball. Meekum, Wright gives whistled for the foul. That'll send Meekum to the line. He made the 3. He's got the 3 points here in the double overtime to give the Grizzlies the lead. He can make it a 2-possession game. They led by 4. About the 2 minutes left in the overtime period, and the Bears fought back and sent it to double overtime.
Wright has 4 fouls.
I don't know
Probably most people on the court have 4 fouls.
I don't know that there's anybody left to come in if he fouls out. And I think Riker Nielsen also, I think, has 4.
He might, yeah.
I don't think Grace has anybody left to come in either. Meekum goes 1 for 2.
Cutler Keach with the rebound.
He goes quickly to Nielsen, so it is a 4-point game. Nielsen, long 3. And Tilden Peterson got the rebound. He gets fouled.
Yes.
Tilden will go to the foul line. He'll shoot a pair. Nielsen left that one about 3 inches short. That is the first foul on Bryson Anderson. Anderson, I think, is one of the players that usually plays varsity, I'm going to guess, because he was not on the bench when the overtime started, and suddenly he came out of the locker room and joined the bench. As Tilden Peterson misses the first, he'll have one more. If you're just joining us trying to check in on what should be almost the halftime score of the varsity game, we're in double overtime of the JV. Varsity action has not started yet, and Peterson makes the second. It's back to just a 3-point, 1-possession game. Bear Lake putting on some pressure in the backcourt. And Grizzlies get it into Stoddard. Stoddard goes down low. Tilden Peterson with the steal. And then Gray steals it back. Meekum with the 3. No good. Rebound to Ryder Nielsen. He's fouled. He'll go line. He'll shoot 2.
I think they've got another one that just fouled out.
And if he did, that might be
22 just fouled out.
They may have to finish the game with 4 players.
Oh, they got another one coming in. Maybe not. They got 4.
I think they're done.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah,
they got 4.
They're going to finish this last 22-23. They've got 4 players.
Now, Bears have an advantage here with an extra player on the court. But they've got 2 or 3 in foul trouble themselves. So how many players do you have to have on the court to have an actual game?
1-on-1. Well, you'd have to have 2 because you couldn't inbound, so you'd have to have 2 from each team. Nielsen missed the first. He has a chance to cut it to a 2-point game if he makes the second. Bears should definitely have the advantage, at least on the offensive end, as it'll be 5-on-4. And Nielsen misses them both. Rebound is taken by Nielsen, though. He shoots the 3 from the corner. No! Preston Wright, putback is good. Bears are within 1 at 60-59. Now's when the full court pressure might do some good, as there's 1 less player to pass it to. Stoddard dances into the front court and foul. Double dribble. They call the double dribble. They called the double dribble, and so the Bears get the ball back. Bears are only down by 1. It was a 4-point game. It's now a 1-point game, and the Bears have the ball, and it's 5-on-4 basketball. Bears have a man advantage as the Grizzlies, because of foul trouble, are down to just 4 players. Preston Wright misses.
Great rebound by Neal.
Neal puts with the putback, and the Bears lead it by a point with 1:44 left in double overtime. And the foul trouble could be the night for the Grizzlies.
They got to be getting Ryler Neal with the steal.
And Neal with the rebound. No good, and he's fouled. The Grace crowd doesn't like it. They felt like there was a foul on the steal. And that one's going to go on Ty Stoddard. That's his 5th. That's his 5th foul, so now it's 5 on 3. I've never seen this. I've seen games that finished 4. I did a game with Duke in the Flaming Gorge tournament a couple years ago. Ridge County versus Lyman or somebody like that. And that game finished 4 on 3, I think. Both teams were in trouble then. This game is going to finish. Grace only has 3 players. And Ryder misses, but the rebound by Cutler Keach in the putback. Bears up by 4, timeout. Taken by the Bears with 1:24 left. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll take it right after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Trevor Jacobson. I'm a family practice provider here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. After graduating high school at Bear Lake High School, I went to BYU, Idaho to play baseball. After a year, went on a LDS mission to Chile. Ended up going to medical school at the University of Utah. Did family practice in Salt Lake City. Worked in Hawaii for a time, and then back here when this job opened up. Being able to practice back here has always been a dream. I've been working here at the hospital for almost 10 years. What I like about family practice is you get to see a little bit of everything. And in a rural setting, you get to do a lot of things that you don't normally get to do. My passion's spending time with my family, particularly outdoors. A lot of whitewater rafting in the summer, snow skiing in the winter. What makes me feel good at the end of the day is just connecting with my patients. We look forward to seeing you and taking care of you.
High school sports coverage lives here on the SVI Sports Network. Let's get back to the game.
1:24 left in double overtime. The Bears lead it by a score 64-60 on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. The Grace Grizzlies down to 3 players because of foul trouble. And the Grizzlies will try to finish it up with 3. So Bears have the big advantage, 5 on 3. Here's the thing, though. Pretty much almost anybody on the court except for Tilden Peterson commits a foul, and they'll foul out, I think, for Bear Lake.
Yeah,
so
I think Bear Lake's
and Bear Lake doesn't have anybody to come in. So it could end up, if there's any fouls, it could end up going back to a more evenly matched game, as both teams just down to their final bench players and a turnover there. And the Bears should try to take time off the clock with the 2-possession lead and a 5 on 3 advantage. I will give Grace full credit. They're hustling. Cutler Keach with the easy bucket. And
that's hard to finish a game with only 3 of you.
But they had the 1-point lead when they went down to a 5 on 4 game. Meekum almost got it to go.
That was a great move by him, though.
He's had a great game. Yeah, it was a good move. And Bears will just try to run clock. Meekum has made most of their points in overtime. He made a good move there. When you're playing 3 on 5, not much you can do, and he made the best effort he could. So the Bears just taking time off the clock. And it was a 1-point Bears deficit when it went to 5 on 4 basketball, and they're going to win it by about 6. Bears not even looking for a shot. Now they'll get it to Keach. Keach will get it to Tilden Peterson. He'll shoot the 3. No good.
Oh, almost.
Oh, they called a shot clock violation. It shouldn't have been. The Bears didn't even try to get the rebound, though, because I think that the Bear Lake Bears know, okay, this is 5 on 3. Let's not rub it in. Let's just get the win and go home.
Yep.
Meekum. Nice move. Oh, left is short.
He's like, I'm done. I've had it.
And with 1.7 seconds left, the Bears are going to win this one in double overtime, 66-60. What an effort by Grace. Finished the game with only 3 players on the court due to foul trouble. And we'll have varsity basketball right after this. We're going to take a 4-minute break. Let's take a 4-minute break, and we'll come back with more of the pregame show as we get ready for Retro Night boys basketball right here on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm John Pym, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, DO. Interacting with wonderful people every day, being able to maybe make a small impact in their lives for good. I don't think that life gets any better than that. I am really excited to be here practicing in Bear Lake and be a good source for you and your family to take care of your healthcare needs.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Nice job, Martin. Looking good. Oh, it's the funny car guy.
Hey, you got Napa know-how too, huh?
Yep. Well, Martin does go 200 miles an hour.
Ron breaks 300 in 4 seconds.
Yeah, in a straight line. That's real hard.
You drive in a circle.
You don't even steer.
Look at me.
Hey, you
I
two.
turn left.
Don't make me go get my can.
Your can's old. Quiet! Matlock's on!
That's Daryl's can.
Boogity, boogity!
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier, online at bearlakedental.com, or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reynolds. I work here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm a family physician trained in rural family medicine, and then I also do sports medicine. I grew up in Provo, Utah, played football at BYU, medical school at the University of Utah, then did my residency at the Family Medicine Residency of Idaho, and then after residency came here. I love the beauty, the place geographically here. I love the people, and I love that there's a certain type of get-it-done person that lives here and thrives here. Really any sports me and my family love. Jet skiing, being on the lake, ATVs, power sports, that kind of stuff. I think what I want you to know more than anything else is that I'm here for you, that I take that duty to you very seriously, and I want to provide you with the information or the guidelines that you need to make a good decision, and that I have your best interest at heart.
Bear Lake High School sports on SVI are presented by Gary H. Tusher, CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Mountain Valley Dental, creating healthy smiles for Bear Lake Valley and beyond. Lenhart Distributing, proud to support the Bears. Flying S Title and Escrow, whatever it takes. Southeast Idaho Steel, locally produced steel signs and fixtures. And Sampson's Island Grill at 253 South 4th Street in Montpelier.
Find local scores from around the region after the game at SVInews.com. This is the SVI Sports Network.
We're ready for Bear Lake basketball. What a night it's already been. The JV game went to double overtime, so we still have 8 minutes on the clock before we even get started here in the varsity matchup. Double overtime, and it was a fun one. Bears came back from a 4-point deficit with about a minute to go in regulation to get to overtime. Then Ryler Neal sent it to double overtime, making a 3 down the stretch. And then in double overtime, Meekum gave the Grace Grizzlies a 4-point lead as the double overtime started. But then foul trouble got the best of the Grizzlies. They finished the last 2 minutes with 3 players on the court. And the Bears were able to pull away. When the first of the last two to foul out went out of the game, the Grizzlies had a 1-point lead, and there was 2:29 left in the game. By the time it ended, they had a 6-point deficit and only 3 players out there. So tough night. And both teams had an injury. Hopefully they'll be okay. Both teams had a player go down with a knee injury in that game, Ashton Christensen for the Bears. And we'll see how things go after he went down. So hopefully those 2 players that went down with injuries tonight will be okay. The Grace Grizzly player, and I don't know his name, so sorry if you're watching from Grace. When he walked out of here, he wasn't putting any pressure on that knee, and it was very swollen.
It looks really bad.
Painful.
Yeah, I hope
you feel
he's
bad.
okay.
Yep.
Dang.
All right, so as we said when we started the pregame show 45 minutes ago, we started our pregame show originally right towards the end of regulation of the JV game, thinking we were about to go on the air for varsity. These 2 teams met back on December 13th, and the Bears won it in overtime of the varsity game. 60-59 was the final in that one from Grace. The Bears pulled away and got the 1-point win in overtime. Then tonight, the Bears looking to pick up win number 3 on the season, the first home win of the season against the Grace Grizzlies. We always talk about Max Preps, and Max Preps has this one as a dead even game. To the 100th of a point. It has it as a dead even game, so I guess you give the advantage to the home team. And typically a lot of like Vegas betting lines give the home team a 3-point advantage, so we'll say the Bear Lake Bears are a 3-point favorite based strictly on that and nothing else. The one time they met, it was a 1-point game, and the computers say it's a dead even game, so that's what we expect. Meanwhile, the girls, and if anybody out there has a connection with somebody that's in Teton, the girls' game is probably just about to halftime. Their game tonight started at 7:30 probably, when it should have. So even though we haven't even started our game, they're probably at least a halftime. So if anybody out there has a score that they can get us an update on that girls' game, we'll give you the report there. Last night the girls fell to Sugar Salem Diggers. Rematch of the state championship, and the Diggers have got the advantage so far this season. They won the state championship last year over the Bears, and they have beat the Bears both times they have faced already this year. And they could see each other up at state again. Both teams right there in the mix of things. Sugar ranked 1, Bear ranked 2. Fruitland ranked 3 is the only other team that's close right now. Marsh Valley's ranked 4th. But when you look at head-to-head, Marsh Valley lost to Preston in overtime, and Bear Lake just 2 nights later beat Preston by 30 in Preston. So I would think it's a 2.5, maybe 3 team right now separation, with the Bear Lake Bears and the Sugar Salem Diggers pulling away from the rest of the state. And that's the way it was last year up at the state tournament. Both teams won their 2 first-round games by over 20 points in those first rounds up at state, and more likely to do it again this year as the girls looking to get back to state. They'd love to get the win against Sugar Salem up there in the state tournament if they get a chance to get that far. So,
Bears are in the lead, 35-6 with 1 minute to half.
So Bears doing well. 35-6 lead over the Sugar Salem Diggers. As Bears in the lead over the Teton Timberwolves. We decided they were the Timberwolves, right?
Yes.
And then tomorrow night we'll have Bear Lake girls basketball on the air as the Bears travel to South Fremont, take on the South Fremont Cougars. And we'll have that game for you live on the SVI Sports Network as they go to halftime over Timber, leading Teton in Teton tonight. And we're still waiting for this game to get started. As the JV, if you're just joining us thinking, oh, hey, I'll catch up on the boys basketball team, should be about halftime. We'll listen to Jared and Lisa give the stats for halftime. Nope, we're still trying to get the pregame show taken care of as the Bears.
I'm overheated from the JV game. I don't know if I'm going to make it through the varsity.
Everybody blamed Cameron Crane. Before the game, he's like, hey, this crowd's dead tonight. We need to get something going to get this crowd excited. And his wish was spoken into existence, a double overtime thriller in the JV game. And it is warm in this gym right now, courtesy of that.
We need like a little air. I bought a fan.
We just need to
I did not bring it.
Put it in our bag of goodies that we bring to all the games.
Oh.
Okay, 2:15 left before we get this one tipped off. I talked about wrestling already earlier in the pregame show. The wrestlers are off to a Madison tournament. They'll leave tomorrow morning and start wrestling around 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Actually, that's the weigh-in, so they'll start wrestling around 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. From Madison, it's a 2-day tournament up there in Rexburg. And then next week off for the wrestlers. But home basketball galore next week. Three girls games and a boys game here from Bear Lake High School. And the boys go to Firth as well. So the boys play 2, girls play 3. Girls have Snake River, American Falls, and Preston at home. The boys host Teton, I believe, in their game. So lots of basketball for you next week. We'll have 4 games on the air for you next week. And all 4 games, there are 4 home games, I should say. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. Home games here at the high school next week. All right, we've got about a minute before tip-off. I've got to take off the headset for a minute, do the opening announcements here, get the teams introduced, and then we'll come back. Let's take about a 2-minute break, and we'll be back in 2 minutes on the SVI Sports Network.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. They assist in the skilled nursing facility, the manor, the home health, along with helping out with both preoperative and postoperative. Make sure that you have the best outcome with your surgery and your way of life going forward.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave and they're happy, they get their house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. We have very competent and successful providers that provide the best care possible. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. As a hospital, we're really proud of what we are able to provide. It's an all-encompassing department that is very, very much needed.
My name is Benjamin Bozen. I am a family medicine physician. I really enjoy providing care to the whole family, from newborns to elderly care. I like athletes and sports medicine, and then I also do osteopathic manipulative therapy, which is a hands-on treatment. My ultimate goal is to be your advocate and to help you have the best life that you can have, to help you achieve your goals.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
I'm Ben Olson. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and just joined Bear Lake Memorial. I'm originally from here in Bear Lake, graduated in 1997, went to undergrad in Pocatello at Idaho State, went to med school in Missouri, residency in Ohio, practiced in Northeastern Oregon for the last.
This is live coverage of local high school sports on SVI Media and the SVI Sports Network.
All right. It's time for Bear Lake basketball. We'll get the starting lineups here in just a second. Lisa is reading the sportsmanship announcements for tonight's game, and then we'll have the starting lineups for the two teams. You can probably hear Lisa reading. Very talented. And if you're just joining us, I know I've said it many times, but we have a double overtime game in the JV game. So we're just not even started the varsity game yet. We're almost 45 minutes late, and we haven't even started. It was an exciting game. Bears won it in double overtime by 6, 66-60, the final score. All right, Lisa's wrapping up that sportsmanship announcement. Then she'll hop back on this mic, while I hop back on the other mic, and do the starting lineups. Thank you, Lisa. Time now to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Starting with the visitors from
All right. Starting lineups for tonight. Starting for the Grace Grizzlies. A 5'8 senior, I'm on the wrong side. Here we go, a 5'8 junior, number 3, Keithan Edwards. A 6'1 senior wearing number 5, Gavin Draper. A 6'2 senior wearing number 14, Bodie Smith. A 6'2 senior wearing number 24 is Chase Smith. And a 6'6 senior wearing number 34, Parker Yost. The Grace Grizzlies are coached by Rory Lloyd. And starting tonight for your Bear Lake Bears, it's number 1, a 5'8 senior, Austin Tafoya. A 5'11 senior wearing number 3, Caden Anderson. A 6'3 junior wearing number 22, Broxton Birch. A 6'2 junior wearing number 24, Tate Ewing. And a 6'5 junior wearing number 30 tonight, Gavin Robison. The Bear Lake Bears are coached by Trevor Lloyd, Matt Tarbett, and Nate Withridge.
Trevor Ward, not Lloyd.
Trevor Ward.
Rory Lloyd, Ford Race.
I can read.
It's okay. We all have those moments. I've never called anybody Thomas Jefferson during the game.
I know. It is what it is.
All right, we're ready for basketball.
Welcome to your C-Team broadcasting.
We already called an entire...
And I mean, like, we're the C-Team broadcasters.
We already called an entire game, dude, just getting through that JV game. Opening tip controlled by the Bears. Tate Ewing in control. He'll come to the front court to Caden Anderson to Ewing. And we're underway. Tafoya over to Anderson. Anderson up top to Robison. Robison will dribble over, hand off to Ewing. Ewing down the lane, goes to the hoop, and he's tied up. They're going to call a jump ball. It will be Grace basketball. And Ewing was tied up by Chase Smith. So Edwards and Draper will bring it into the front court. Draper over to Smith. There's 2 Smiths in the game. Nice pass underneath to Yost. Yost traveled. Pump fake, got the Bear Lake Bears in the air. Missed the shot, but he traveled, according to the official, underneath the hoop. So both teams start with a turnover, and the Bears have the ball back with 7:26 left in this game in the first quarter, just getting started here on Retro Night. If you're looking and saying, hey, those aren't the regular Bears jerseys, they decided to go with the early 2000s shorts down past your knees. Anderson out to Birch. Birch open from 3. Good look. Oh, just missed. The U-save. Phil 66 3-point make. Shot, and Draper with the rebound and quickly inside. Shot up and no good. That was a great look for Yost.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that came out. He laid it off the glass gently, and then it hit every part of the rim, came out. Bears with the rebound. And it's Bear Lake basketball. And still a 0-0 game. This is a high-scoring game over in Grace. 60-59 final score in overtime. Tafoya Robison, 3. No! Bears have missed 2 3-point shots that looked good. This U-save filled 66 3-point ball, not falling early. Draper looking inside, not there. So now a 3-point shot on the way for the Grizzlies. Edwards over the top of the rim and into the hands of the Bears. So here comes Bear Lake. Ewing going to drive, elevate from the foul line. Yes, Tate Ewing takes the lid off the bucket, and the Bears take the lead 2-0 here with 6:13 left in the first period on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. Smith with a three-pointer on the way. No good. That's Bodie Smith. And the Bears with another rebound. Birch all the way down the lane, gets Yost in the air and draws the foul. Nice move by Birch. Took the big Euro jump step and got Yost committed, then came up underneath him to draw the foul.
That'll be his first and the first team foul.
That sends Brock Birch to the foul line. He'll shoot a pair. Ewing has the only points of the night, and Birch, him and the foul line haven't been friends this year, and he's not missing bad. He's hitting every part of the rim, and just they won't stay down for him. He's got to be frustrated because he's a great shooter and just can't get him to stay down. That one now stays down, and the Bears are up 3-0 as Birch goes 1 for 2 from the foul line. And Edwards will go to Draper inside to Yost. Yost in the corner to Smith. Smith drives, shoots, and it's blocked out of bounds by Bear Lake. It will remain Grizzly basketball. 23 seconds on the shot clock underneath their own hoop after the shot was blocked out of bounds by, I believe, Ewing. It might have been Birch. Smith goes inside to the other Smith. And then the ball goes out of bounds as Smith got tangled up and knocked Robinson to the ground. They called no foul either way. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Smith, so it'll be Bear Lake basketball. Anderson and Tafoya get it inside to Ewing. Ewing with a nice pass to Birch. Birch got it to Robinson. Robinson with the pump fake. They said he drug his foot. I couldn't see it from here because I was blocked by several players, but they say that Robinson traveled. So it's a turnover for the Bears. 5.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Grace is yet to score. Yost with it in the corner, out top to Draper. Draper dribbles back to the top. And now he'll go back to Smith. Smith down the lane, loses the ball, and Anderson comes up with it. Anderson's going to go all the way down the lane, miss it. Ewing with the follow. He misses. Birch gets the rebound, and he loses the ball on the follow, and then it's still loose, and finally the Grace Grizzlies come up with it. Bears had 2 quality opportunities there and couldn't get the ball to fall. And the Grizzlies in control of the ball. Draper will try the 3 to tie it up. Miss everything right into the hands of Brock Birch. And here come the Bears. Quickly up ahead to Foya. Open from 3. No. Ewing with the putback. No. Ewing couldn't get the rebound the second time, and it goes to Grace. Here comes Draper. Draper all the way to the hole. Throw it up. No good. But Yost will follow. And Draper was trying to draw the foul there. Didn't get the call, but the follow by Yost, and the Grizzlies are on the board, 3-2. Ewing with a nice pass to Birch. Birch down the lane, couldn't get it to go. I think Yost partially blocked it. Then Anderson's going to steal the outlet pass right back for the Bears. Into the corner to Birch. Birch gets Yost in the air, but then kicks it back out to Anderson in the corner to Ewing. And to Anderson. Anderson will set the offense. It goes to Tafoya. Tafoya now to Birch. Birch down baseline to Ewing. Tries to step back 3, but he traveled doing it. And it's a turnover for the Bears. 3:57 left in this first quarter. 3-2 ball game. Cameron Roberts
coming into the game for Tafoya.
And it will be Grace basketball in a 3-2 game. Defensive battle. Neither team able to knock down their shots early. Lid on the bucket. Each team only with 1. And then the Bears also have a foul shot. Smith with it. He'll drive, and he travels.
Lots of turnovers. Wow, both teams.
Made a decent move, but they called him for an extra step.
Argyle coming into the game now for Robinson.
3:46 left. 3-2 is your score. The Bears have the lead by a point and the ball. Anderson will go to Roberts, still in the backcourt. Now Roberts to Argyle. Argyle has the ball, his pass tipped, but it gets to Anderson anyway. He drives the lane, doesn't go, and rebound to Grace. Quickly into the front court with it is Edwards. Edwards over to Smith. Long NBA 3.
Yep.
That one's good.
Pretty.
Both teams have shot several three-pointers. That one finally goes, and the Grizzlies have their first lead of the game. They have the 2-point lead
That's
at 5-3.
Smith on that one. Sorry.
Nope, you're good because there are two Smiths. Ewing leaves another layup short. Bears have missed 3 layups already in this game, at least. And Smith tries another 3. This one's an air ball right in the hands of Birch. Quick outlet to Ewing. Ewing's going to go down the lane and get fouled. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot a pair.
That foul goes on. I didn't see, so I'm waiting. 24. Smith. That goes on Chase Smith.
It could have gone.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't know who was on either. That's why I took the opportunity to grab a drink of water. Sends Tate Ewing to the foul line. Chance to tie the game up from the line. Misses the first. He'll have one more. So the Bears 1 out of 3, and they're already going from the foul line. The USA Phil 66 3-point make by Bodie Smith just a minute ago is the difference in this ball game, as the Grizzlies have a 2-point lead as Ewing goes 0 for 2. So the Bears 1 for 4 on the night from the foul line. Smith with it. Now to Draper. Draper goes to Yost. Yost down the lane. No good, but he's fouled. Yost with a good move.
Yeah. Birch picking up his first foul. That's the first Bear Lake foul in the quarter.
I think they changed it to 12, not 22. So that's Argyle.
Oh.
As Yost makes the first, and it's 6-3. The Grizzlies doubling up the Bears. And he misses the second, but Smith will get the rebound. And now Draper will come back outside to Edwards. Now to Smith. Smith over to Draper. Draper open for 3. No good. And the rebound to Caden Anderson for the Bears. Anderson will bring the ball into the front court. Bears down by 3. Roberts with it, looking for a cutter inside. He'll go to Birch. Birch down the lane, and he's fouled. He'll go line. He'll shoot a pair. Let's see who that goes on. This could be a big call.
Going on Yost. Yeah, that's his second.
And that's a big call. I think it would have been 2 either way, because I think Chase Smith was the other one in there. He has one as well, I believe.
Yes.
That was going to be 2 either way. Brox Birch makes the first.
Saxton coming into the game for Argyle.
So the Bears now 2 out of 5, and Birch himself 2 out of 3 from the foul line in this game. He's got 2 points. Ewing has 2 points. The Bears only have 4 total, but they're only down by 1 as he gets them both to go. 6-5 with 2:26 left on your Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. And now the Edwards with it, being defended out there by Roberts. And he gets it to Yost. Yost stayed in the game with his 2 fouls. Yost trips as he goes down the lane, throws it to Draper. Draper's out of bounds with it. And turnover. As Yost lost his footing as he drove the lane, tried to kick it over in the corner to Draper. And the turnover for the Grizzlies. Saxton with it. Small lineup out there for the Bears right now. Goes in the corner to Roberts. Roberts out to Saxton. Saxton's going to drive. Floated up, no good. Rebound to Birch. And he will go back to the foul line. Nice pump fake there.
That goes on Chase Smith, so that will be his second. 2 for Smith, 2 for Yost.
So fouls becoming an issue very early in this game for the Grace Grizzlies. And if you joined us for the end of the JV game, it
became a big issue.
They finished the game with 3 players on the court because of fouls. In double overtime, they only had 3 players left. Birch makes the first and gets them both. They hung on the rim for quite a while, gets them both.
So Ewing called for a foul on the
attempt.
What he was anticipating to be a rebound.
So Bears have the lead as Birch now is 5 out of 6 from the line in the game, has 5 of Bear Lake 7 points from the foul line. But Ewing does pick up the foul. Inside it goes to Smith, spins up, no good, gets his own rebound. He'll go back up, no good again. Birch gets the rebound this time. And he gets the ball to Saxton. Here come the Bears with a 1-point lead. Anderson with it, directing some traffic, calling out the play. He'll go to Roberts, back to Anderson. Anderson thought about the 3. He'll go to Saxton. Saxton tries to go baseline to Birch, but it's kicked out of bounds there by Chase Smith. It'll be Bear ball. 21-second shot clock, 1:28 game clock here in the first quarter in a tight one, 7-6. And Jaden Saxton's going to tie his shoe real quick over there. There's the entire student section watching him from about a foot away.
critiquing
his skills there.
His shoe tying.
And Saxton will be the trigger. He comes into Birch. Birch will dish to Anderson. Anderson drive, and he'll go to Birch in the corner. Saxton.
Oh, great
opposite pass to Roberts to reverse the court. Now to Anderson. Anderson kicks it to Saxton. Saxton down low to Birch. Back to Saxton to Anderson. Great ball movement.
3 seconds.
Saxton has to chuck it up. Almost got it to go. And the foul by Ewing. What a play. Saxton just had to chuck it. Was lucky to get rim. Ewing gets the rebound and the putback. Bears are up by 3 at 9-6 after trailing 6-3. They're on a 6-0 run with just under a minute in this first period. Smith with the foul line jumper. No good, and Draper is going to be fouled on the rebound.
That foul goes on Saxton, his first. Third team foul for the Bears.
So with 45 seconds left, Draper will inbound baseline for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. And Draper will get it into Smith. He shoots the 3 to tie it up, misses, and the rebound goes to Draper. Draper with the putback, and it's 9-8. Bears can work for what nearly is the last shot, about a 1-second difference between game clock and shot clock here. Anderson instead will take the straightaway 3, no good. Rebound is tipped away from Ewing, but it goes to Saxton, now over to Birch. Birch to Anderson. Anderson back to Saxton. 19 seconds on the game clock. Anderson with it, he'll drive. Nice dish to Birch for the layup. Nice pass. The ball movement in this quarter for the Bear Lake Bears has been better than they've done all year.
So good.
And they are leading by 3 at 11-8. Unselfish basketball leads to Birch getting an easy one. Edwards at the buzzer. Tried to get the 3 and or the foul. Doesn't get either one to go. And the Bears will lead it by 3 after 1. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm Ben Olson. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and just joined Bear Lake Memorial. I'm originally from here in Bear Lake, graduated in 1997, went to undergrad in Pocatello at Idaho State, went to med school in Missouri, residency in Ohio, practiced in Northeastern Oregon for the last 11 years. I'm excited to come back home. You kind of grow up doing a lot of outdoor stuff like hiking and hunting and fishing, and that's kind of what we would do as a family. Now, you know, as your kids get older, your life is focused around them, so then you chase them around with all their sporting activities, and that's been a lot of fun. Probably the thing I love the most is taking somebody that can't find relief and offering them a surgical alternative and seeing the change that can happen. My goal for my patients is to earn your trust and take you through that journey and offer them some relief from what they're suffering from.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
Your Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard shows the Bears in the lead by 3, 11-8 after 1 period of play. They come back out in the second period the way they finished the first, with Roberts, Anderson, Birch, Ewing, and Saxton on the court. Saxton with it goes to Anderson. Anderson back to Saxton and back to Anderson. Very patient perimeter basketball, looking for something inside. Now to Birch. Birch in the corner to Roberts. Roberts shoots the quick 3. Yes! There's a Yusei Phillips 66 3-point make for Roberts, the first make of the game for the Bear Lake Bears from 3. And the Bears in the lead by 6. Anderson guarding Draper with the ball. Draper across the top. In the corner to Edwards. Edwards had Yost but couldn't get it to him. Now Draper gets it to Yost. Yost has the ball knocked away by Roberts. Anderson ends up with it. Anderson all the way to the hoop. Up and in. Nice move by Anderson to avoid the contact. Get the bucket to go. The Bears doubling up the Grizzlies 16-8. Roberts nearly knocks it away. Edwards will drive kick to Draper. Draper's going to drive. Dish to Yost. Yost can't get it to go. And the rebound to Birch. Birch having himself a night.
Yeah, Birch with 7 points.
And several rebounds already. Anderson now goes to Saxton. Saxton Back to Anderson. Anderson will drive down the lane. Nice pass to Birch
Beautiful.
for the bucket.
That
Ball
is
movement,
two-
passing.
Yes.
Wow. This
Two
is
beautiful assists by Anderson.
different Bear Lake team than we've seen. They are sharing the basketball down the lane. Mitt Smith with a nice
Great
layup.
move. Yep.
And it cuts the lead back to just 8. The Bears had the 10-point lead there for a second. 18-10 is your score as the Bear Lake Bears playing the best basketball I've seen them play. Roberts, quick three. Oh, almost had it again. Rebound goes to Smith for the Grizzlies. So Roberts 1 out of 2 from the three-point line in the game. Edwards with it. Now he'll go back to Draper. Now to Edwards. Edwards to Yost at the foul line. He'll go over to Smith. Smith dribbles into the lane. Now back up top to Draper. And then over to Smith. Smith goes inside to Yost. And they're going to say he stepped on the end line as he went to spin. He stepped out of bounds.
All right, Draper being replaced by number 21, Anderson.
Anderson was one of the ones that fouled out at the end of that JV game.
No, I think he was one of the only ones
left on the floor.
Yeah, I think he was a go find him in the locker room recruit.
Saxton throws the ball away, but Anderson can't complete the steal, so it'll go back to the Bears.
All right, a couple more. Draper back in and replacing Edwards. Also coming into the game is Meekum.
And Meekum was for sure one of the three that was out there. Anderson down the lane, puts it up, no good. Good looking drive there, but couldn't get it over the front of the rim, so the rebound to the Grizzlies. And the Bears lead is 8. Anderson up top to Draper. Draper's going to direct some traffic from the center court circle, set the offense. Now to Anderson, back up top to Draper, back to Anderson, to Smith. Inside it goes to Yost, but he can't control the pass. It's out of bounds. Another turnover. It'll be Bear Lake basketball. Yost had position. He had a smaller player on him. Could have had a chance there, but the pass was a little offline, creates the turnovers. The Bears with the 8-point lead in the basketball. Bears have gone with this little bit quicker, smaller lineup for a while, and it's been working. So Saxton, Anderson, and Roberts up top. Roberts goes down low to Ewing. Ewing pump fake,
Great move.
and gets it to go. And great move there by Tate Ewing. There's been ball movement.
Yep.
I can't say that enough. Ball movement has created easy shots for the Bears. Anderson to Yost. Yost up top to Smith. Smith drives, looking for some help. And his shot is going to be blocked out of bounds by Birch. Nice block there by Brox Birch. There's some frustration right now on the court for some of these Grace Grizzly players as the Bear Lake Bears playing excellent defense and have the 10-point lead.
Tafoya and Robinson back in the game, replacing Roberts and Saxton.
Good
Some
minutes.
great minutes
Yeah.
by those two. Yeah.
Roberts had the 3-point make, and great minutes on both ends of the court from both those players. Draper shoots, misses, and another rebound for Brox Birch. If we had to go an early player of the game, Birch would be it.
Yeah.
He's had an excellent game.
He's got 7 rebounds so far in the game.
And at least 7 points. Ewing
9.
elevates from 3, misses, but right into the hands of Robinson, who gets it back to Birch. Birch misses the putback. He thought he wanted a foul, no call. And the rebound to the Grizzlies. Quickly, Draper dish it back to Yost. Yost over to Anderson in the corner. Meekum for 3, no good. He's got a quick release. He showed that in the JV game. Ewing with the rebound, fast break the other way. He will get fouled, and that's big because that's going to be 3 on him, I think.
Yeah. Smith just picks up his 3rd foul. That is Chase Smith with his 3rd foul.
So Ewing will go back to the foul line. He's 0 for 2 in the game from the foul line. He missed 2 in the first quarter. He'll have 2 more opportunities right here. Bears up by 10, 20-10. And great shot. He's not bricking these, but they just will not go in. Ewing and Birch have almost all the points for the Bears on the night, do they not?
Yeah. Birch has 9, Ewing has 6.
So 15 of the 20, 16 of the 21 between those two players. They're having their way inside, and it could get even worse because Smith and Yost that have 5 fouls between them. Those are the 2 big guys for the Grizzlies. Anderson with it at the foul line, tries to go inside to Yost. Ball knocked away, but Yost gets it back.
Great shot over Robison.
And it's 21-12. And now a technical foul called on Coach Rory Lloyd. And he didn't appreciate the no call. And so it'll send Brox Birch to the foul line for the technical. And the Bears up by 9, and Birch will have at least one, if not two, foul shots. And Coach Lloyd's going to get his money's worth out of this technical.
Yeah,
He's been on the
right in his
ear of both officials. Birch leaves the first foul shot short. He'll have one more. And then the Bears will have the ball. Bears have led most of the game. They were down 6-3 and came back and took the lead and now lead at 22-12.
Birch now with 10 points.
And he's 6 out of 8 or 8 out of 10 from the foul line. He's had a great night at the foul line.
I will tell you.
Tafoya checked in for the Bears.
6 out of 8, you're correct.
Checked in for the Bears during that, so oh no, he was already in there.
No, yeah. However, Kimball did replace Smith.
And Tafoya parts the Red Sea. The Bears have a 12-point lead. And Meekum will drive the lane, put it up, no good, but into the hands of Yost, and Yost gets fouled on the putback. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2. So Bears.
That goes on who? Does that goes on Anderson, his first.
I thought they were going to call it on Robinson 33, but they call it on Anderson number 3.
I thought it was Robinson.
Yost misses the first foul shot. He'll have one more. 24-12 game. And he misses them both. And Birch with another rebound. He's going to have a double-double here in the first half.
He's already up to 8 rebounds, 10 points, so not far off.
And we still have 3 minutes left to go in the half. Ewing with the basketball. He tries to go to Anderson. It's knocked away out of bounds by Kimball. It'll be Bear Lake basketball. They'll have the ball near half court. Tafoya will be the trigger man with 2:57 left in the half. Bears up by a dozen at 24-12. Comes into Ewing. Ewing back to Tafoya. Tafoya up top to Anderson. Now to Tafoya. Tafoya dribbles across the top. Goes to Anderson. Anderson will launch the 3. Yes! There's a USAA Phil 66 3-point make for Caden Anderson. Bears up by 15, 27-12. Yost inside goes.
He's got a great little hook shot in there.
And he gets it to go, cuts it to a 13-point game, and the timeout is taken. It's a full timeout by Coach Trevor Ward. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reynolds. I work here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm a family physician trained in rural family medicine, and then I also do sports medicine. I grew up in Provo, Utah, played football at BYU, medical school at the University of Utah, then did my residency at the Family Medicine Residency of Idaho, and then after residency came here. I love the beauty, the place geographically here. I love the people, and I love that there's a certain type of get-it-done person that lives here and thrives here. Really any sports me and my family love. Jet skiing, being on the lake, ATVs, power sports, that kind of stuff. I think what I want you to know more than anything else is that I'm here for you, that I take that duty to you very seriously, and I want to provide you with the information or the guidelines that you need to make a good decision, and that I have your best interest at heart.
This is live coverage of local high school sports on SVI Media and the SVI Sports Network.
Over the Grace Grizzlies here with 2.5 minutes left in the first half, with Austin Tafoya to Caden Anderson, now to Tate Ewing. Tate's going to drive, kick it over to Tafoya. Tafoya baseline to Robinson. Robinson now back out front to Anderson. Anderson over to Ewing. Ewing pump fakes, drives, goes to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Yost. That was a good move there by Ewing, just couldn't get the roll. Quickly in the front court goes to Meekum. Meekum up top to Draper. Draper back to Meekum. Looking inside to Yost. Tafoya is going to get the reach-in foul.
He reached across. First foul for Tafoya.
2:01 left in this first half. Meekum to inbound, goes to Draper. 1:59 now, and a 13-point lead. Playing catch on the perimeter, and ball goes inside, knocked away by Anderson, goes to Tafoya. Tafoya to the other end, layup is good. Bears in the lead by 15, 29-14. Tafoya knocked it away and gets the layup at the other end. Meekum goes inside, nice pass, nice move, and it won't go, but Yost with the follow. That was Kimball that missed it, but Yost with the follow, 29-16. Yost has most of their points. He's had a pretty good night for the Grizzlies. He's been their lone bright spot, scoring as the Bears up by 13.
Yost with 8 points.
So half of their points. Birch, turnaround jumper, leaves it short. Meekum with the rebound. And then Ewing tries to sneak in and get the steal, gets whistled for the foul instead.
That'll be his second.
And I think that's going to get him a trip to the bench for the remainder of the half just to make sure he doesn't get in foul trouble.
Yep, Argyle coming back into the game for Ewing.
That's the first time Ewing has gone out in the night. Birch is yet to take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
They've both gone all the way and have both had pretty good halves. Birch especially has had a great first half. Anderson with it for the Grizzlies. Drives the baseline, cut off. And rebound is going to be controlled by the Grizzlies. Yost is fouled. Reach-in foul on the Bears.
That one goes on to Tafoya, his second. And Roberts will be going in for Tafoya.
So a couple Bears in quick foul trouble.
Yep.
We
got water on the court.
Water on the court. They need a towel. Oh, do we have, that's our leak.
Yep.
Anytime we
Jared, where are you in the mop?
Oh, I had to do that for a JV game already this year. And so they got a towel. They're going to take care of the, I don't know if it's a leak or if it's, I think what's going to happen is now.
Now the Birch family is in charge of mopping the floor. Yeah, that was Jared's job last time.
So Draper to inbound. He gets it into Meekum. Meekum with that quick release three, and it goes.
Pretty.
He showed that in the JV game.
Yeah.
He gets the USAVE filled 66 three-point shot for the corner to cut the Bear Lake to lead to 10 at 29-19. Anderson to Roberts. Roberts goes cross court. Draper takes it away. And then Draper gets the bucket at the other end as well. So cuts the lead to 8, 5-0 run very quickly. And then Draper gets another steal. But they say he was out of bounds before he saved it inbounds off of Birch, but they say he stepped on the end line trying to save it. So it'll be Bear Lake basketball.
Great hustle by Draper.
Oh, no, they say it is Grace basketball. So it was a good save by Draper. So Draper with 2 straight steals. Grace on a 5-0 run right now. Has cut the Bear Lake lead to just 8. They can work for the last shot if they want to, but they'll probably try to get some more points here. 3-point shot on the way, rims out, and the rebound to Anderson to Kimball for the Grizzlies. Meekum cross court to Kimball up top. Draper will step into a 3. Yes. An 8-0 run, and all of a sudden the Bear Lake lead is down to 5. Bears have a chance to get one last shot with 4 seconds. If they know they don't know what the time is. Robertson just has to chuck it up. The Bears were unaware that the clock was ticking, and they did not get a good look. And the 8-0 run to end the half has cut the Bear Lake lead to 5. The Grace Grizzlies with some tenacity there to end the half. It looked like the Bears were going to run away with this game, had the big lead, and the second quarter belongs to Grace, especially that last couple minutes as they go on an 8-0 run to end the half. And at halftime, it's 29-24 in favor of the Bear Lake Bears. They had the 13-point lead at 29-16. And we're going to see if the cheerleaders are going to perform before we go to break. The first quarter belonged pretty much to Bear Lake. Second quarter, Grizzlies fought back into it. The girls playing right now up in Teton. If I get another update there, we'll give you the score from Teton. Bears were up big going into half. They were up by 29 just before halftime. So I'm sure the girls still in control up there in Teton. But we'll see if we can get an update. And it looks like the cheerleaders are going to perform. So we'll just give you the stats why we watch the cheerleaders perform their halftime routine.
Girls won 36-14.
Wow, that was a low-scoring second half because I think the Bears were up by like 32-6 just before halftime. So.
Oh yeah, it was 35-6 is what.
So if that final score is correct, that was an 8-1 second half in favor of Teton. So I'm guessing that the Bears won, but I'm guessing that it was a misprint. I would say maybe 56-15, 14. We'll see. We'll get a score.
I could have read it wrong. I've been up a while.
The Bear Lake High School. It's been a long night. After the boys' game last night, I got home about 1 a.m.
Already called one game. What do you want from me?
Yeah, with the JV there.
46-11. There
That's
we go.
Better.
Is what someone else is saying. I don't know. We got some pretty differing scores there. We'll see.
And the cheerleaders out there performing. Lisa, why they perform, why don't you tell us who did the scoring, starting with the Grace Grizzlies in that first half.
All right, leading in the scorers column for Grace, Yost has 8 points at the half. Draper with 7, most of those coming right in the last couple of minutes. Let's see, 3 points for Bodie Smith, 3 points for Meekum, 2 points for Chase Smith. And they're shooting 33% overall. They're 7 out of 18 at 38% from the 2-point range. 3 for 12, that's 25% from the 3-point, and they are 0%, 0 for 4 from the foul line. They do have 20 rebounds. 8 of those are offensive rebounds. Of those 8 offensive rebounds, they have scored 6 points in second chance opportunities. And foul trouble for the Grizzlies. Chase Smith with 3 going into the half, and Yost with 2.
Yost picked those 2 fouls up very early. So did 2 of Smith's 3 were very early, and then they were able to survive the rest of the first half without getting any more. And those guys are both very crucial to the Grace Grizzlies. So we'll see how that goes in the second half. All right, now the cheerleaders are done performing. Who did the scoring for the Bear Lake Bears?
All right, Birch is leading with his 10 points, 7 points for Ewing, 5 for Anderson, 4 for Tafoya, and 3 for Roberts. They're shooting 35% overall. They're 8 out of 18, 44% from the 2-point range, 2 out of 10, 20% from the 3, and 7 for 12, 58% from the foul line. 6 of those 7 points from the foul line belong to Birch. They have 16 rebounds overall, 6 offensive rebounds, 2 points from those offensive rebounds on the second chance. And of those 16 rebounds, Birch currently with 8.
Yeah, Birch nearly a double-double in the first half, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Great first half for him.
Yeah.
And I would say that the difference in the game for me, this is the best team basketball I've seen Bear Lake play.
Yes.
They have been sharing the basketball. The ball movement on a couple of those plays was so fast and so many passes. I had a hard time even keeping up with who had the ball. As far as my words, I could see who had the ball, but to tell you who had the ball on each of those was so fast it was hard to keep up with. So great first half of sharing the basketball for the Bear Lake Bears. They have the 5-point lead. It was a 13-point lead. Grace ended with an 8-0 run right there at the end of the half, and 5 of those points came from Draper. He had the steal and the layup, and then he had a 3-pointer late. And so the Grizzlies fought themselves back in it when it looked like the Bears were going to run away with it. And at halftime, we got a good one, 29-24. The JV game went to double OT. So stick around. The game in Grace went to overtime. The JV game tonight went to double overtime. So you never know what you're going to get here from the second half as the Bear Lake Bears and the Grace Grizzlies. And They're doing a fundraising
Did
shootout.
Alleman just hit
He hit a half
court?
court for a water bottle, a nice water bottle.
Nice.
One of those stainless steel ones. So there you go.
Yeah.
That was the crowd cheering, though. But if you just so you were wondering what's going on, why it's halftime, there was a big cheer. So let's take a break. We have called a game and a half already because we called the end of the JV game fourth quarter and then both overtimes. So it seems like we've been already calling a lot of basketball. We'll take a good long 3-minute break, come back with the second half as the Bears lead the Grace Grizzlies by a score 29-24 here on the SVI Sports Network.
Here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, we have the honor of having a great radiology team. They've been recognized at the state level of being the best in their field. In our radiology department, we are able to provide MRIs, CT scans, X-rays, mammograms, ultrasound, echocardiograms, nuclear medicine, and DEXA scans.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Go here, go there, go anywhere with Phillips 66.
Live to the full with You Save Phillips 66, where your convenience is our pleasure.
Hi, I'm Trevor Jacobson. I'm a family practice provider here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. After graduating high school at Bear Lake High School, I went to BYU, Idaho to play baseball. After a year, went on an LDS mission to Chile. Ended up going to medical school at the University of Utah. Did family practice in Salt Lake City. Worked in Hawaii for a time, and then back here when this job opened up. Being able to practice back here has always been a dream. I've been working here at the hospital for almost 10 years. What I like about family practice is you get to see a little bit of everything. And in a rural setting, you get to do a lot of things that you don't normally get to do. My passion's spending time with my family, particularly outdoors. A lot of whitewater rafting in the summer, snow skiing in the winter. What makes me feel good at the end of the day is just connecting with my patients. We look forward to seeing you and taking care of you.
Your home for the Bear Lake Bears. This is SVI 4 and The Wave, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Just about to wrap up halftime here on the SVI Sports Network. The Bear Lake Bears leading the Grace Grizzlies by a score of 29-24 on your Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. Couple of You Save Phillips 66 three-point shots in that first half. One by Anderson, one by Roberts helped build the Bear Lake lead, and then it was a Phillips 66 You Save three-pointer by Draper that helped get the Grizzlies back in it. The Bears led by 13, and the Grizzlies then scored the last 8 points of the first half, and we're in a close one here as we get ready for second half action. The Bears will bring out Tafoya, Ewing, Robinson, Anderson, and Birch the way they started the game. Birch did not sit for a single minute of that first half, and Ewing only went out when he drew his second foul with 1:14 left. And Birch, nearly with a double-double in the first half, had 10 points and 8 rebounds. Kimball out there with Draper, Smith, and Yost for the Grizzlies. They start with the basketball. Draper with it, directing traffic to go up top to Kimball. Kimball over to Smith. Smith had a long three, the other Smith, though. And the pass goes between the legs of the Grizzlies. It's still on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? Anderson for the Bears. Nice dish to Tafoya. That's
Beautiful.
team basketball. Anderson could have tried the contested layup. Instead, he found his teammate for the easy deuce. The Bears back up by 7. Kimball for 3, leaves it short. And Birch with another rebound already. That's a rebound number 9 on the night for him. Double-double watch. He only needs one more. Ball's knocked away from Tafoya by Smith. It'll still be Bear Lake basketball over in front of the Birch family with the leaky roof right there.
Doing a great job keeping that floor dry.
Brindley's got the towel looking for the drips, and she cleans it up every time she gets a chance. Anderson tries to go to Birch, knocked away by Draper, taken away. Draper will bring it the other way. Ball's knocked away from him by Birch, and he'll shovel back out to Smith. Smith to Yost. Yost, jumper, no good. Ewing with the rebound. Ewing will bring the ball into the front court for the Bears. Give it to Birch, foul line jumper. Oh, thought it was going to go. Rebound by Kimball, and he's fouled. That was a good look by Birch.
Kimball's not on the floor. Are we talking Edwards?
Edwards. Kimball's number 1, Edwards is number 3, my bad.
No, it's okay. I'm just like, wait a minute, I can't find Kimball. Okay.
So the foul is on Robinson for the Bear Lake Bears, his first, for team first of the second half, and the Bears lead it by 7. Grizzlies with the basketball. Smith back up top to Draper. They both have long threes in this game. Pass goes inside to Yost. He gets the bucket and the foul. And a couple Bear Lake Bears tried to steal the pass. They didn't get it, and because they didn't get it, led to the easy bucket for Yost, and he goes to the foul line.
Birch picking up his first.
And with 6:35 remaining in the third quarter, Yost to the foul line. He gets it, and this is the closest the Grizzlies have been since the first quarter. They've cut it to 4 at 31-27. It was a 5-point lead at halftime. It's now a 4-point lead for the Bear Lake Bears. Tafoya directing traffic. He goes inside to Robinson. Robinson puts it up and gets it to go. Nice shot there by Robinson. And the Bears lead back to 6 at 33-27. Draper to Kimball. Not Kimball. Edwards. I don't know why I keep missing those two up. Anderson knocks the pass away. Tafoya with the layup at the other end. He missed it.
That's the first one he's missed tonight.
The uncontested layup, and he missed it. Rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Then Draper gets fouled.
Ewing going to pick up his third.
So it'll be Grace Grizzly basketball baseline, 6-point Bear Lake lead. And
Saxton will have to come in and replace Ewing to protect him with those 3 fouls. Saxton, a great defender, not big.
Yeah, the size is what
big.
you give up there. As Yost across the key will give it to Edwards. Now back to Yost.
Beautiful pass. Wow.
And he gets the bucket to go, and is back to a 4-point game. So the Grace offense has come alive since about 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Bears had the 13-point lead, and since then, the Grizzlies have cut it down to just a 4-point game. Tafoya inside to Saxton. Saxton, it's timeout before Saxton can do anything with it. Timeout taken by the Bears. It's a 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm John Pym, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, DO. Interacting with wonderful people every day, being able to maybe make a small impact in their lives for good. I don't think that life gets any better than that. I am really excited to be here practicing in Bear Lake and be a good source for you and your family to take care of your healthcare needs.
Let's get back to the game with Jared and Lisa live on the SVI Sports Network.
Bears lead it by 4, 33-29. They had a 5-point lead at halftime. The Grace Grizzlies have not given up and have fought back in. Bears had the 13-point lead, looked like they were in control. Anderson shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Draper, and the Grizzlies have a chance to cut further into this lead. Grizzlies with the ball. Draper with it out deep 3-point range. Gets a screen from Smith. And now go to Yost. Yost will shovel over to Edwards. Edwards back to Draper. Now Smith. Deep three on the way. No good. Draper tries to save the inbounds, the rebound inbounds, but it goes right to Caden Anderson for the Bears. Bear Lake basketball. Tafoya thinks about the three. Cross court to Saxton. Saxton will bring it back out. Go baseline to Robison. Robison inside to Birch, but it's knocked away by Smith. And it'll be Bear Lake basketball on the baseline. Tafoya to Saxton. Saxton corner three, no good. Rebound to Draper. And here come the Grizzlies. Oh, it's off the hands of Yost and then off the hands of Edwards, out of bounds. Another turnover for the Grizzlies. It'll be Bear Lake basketball with a 4-point lead to 4:29 left in the third period.
Roberts coming into the game for Tafoya. Tafoya 6 points. He's got some beautiful assists as well. Let me look that up.
Caden Anderson to Roberts as the Bears have the 4-point lead. Anderson for three, no good. It's a good look. I like the take, and the rebound to Yost. Now Yost with it at the other end, goes down the lane all the way to the hoop. He's going to be fouled. He'll go line, he'll shoot a pair.
That goes on Robinson, his second.
Bears have gone ice cold. They
Yeah.
took that lead at 29-16, that 3-point lead, and they've only scored 4 points since then. Yost's foul shot is good.
Coming back into the game for Grace is Meekum. He'll replace Smith. That's Bodie Smith.
Meekum's a shooter.
Yeah.
He has a 3-point shot in this game. As Yost misses the second, Robinson with the rebound, so still 3-point Bear Lake lead at 33-30. Saxton to Roberts in the front court. Now back out to Saxton to Caden Anderson. Anderson looking for a cutter. Here go Roberts' corner. Roberts thinks about the three, but then goes to Anderson. Now over to Saxton. Same look, opposite corner, but this time into Robinson. Robinson out to Anderson. Anderson drives the lane all the way to the hoop. Nice move.
Great
Lip
move.
is good. Back to a 5-point game, 35-30. Patience on offense that time led to the bucket by Caden Anderson. Now Edwards in the corner with it. Comes back up top to Smith, into Yost. Yost out to Draper. Draper for three. Left it short, but nobody boxed out. Draper gets his own rebound and the easy putback. And a quick timeout taken by Coach Trevor Ward. It's a full. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Watch this game and all SVI sports broadcasts live after the big game at SVInews.com. This is the SVI Sports Network.
35-32 on your Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. The Bears had a 5-point halftime lead. They got a 3-point lead right now with the ball. 3:16 left here in the third quarter. Saxton with it. He's double teamed, but it'll go in the corner. Roberts. Three ball on the way. Yes!
Beauty.
You say Phillips 66 3-point make, and the Bear Lake lead back to 6. Cameron Roberts with his second U-Save make of the night. And that's U-Save Phillips 66. Live to the full, where your convenience is our pleasure. Meekum with the pick and roll action to Yost, but couldn't get it with him. Get it to him, so it comes back out. Smith is now going to drive the lane all the way to the hoop.
Smith.
Just drives the lane, got a step on his man, and drove to the bucket to cut the lead back to 4, 38-34. Saxton to Roberts in the corner where he just made that shot, but it'll come back out to Saxton. Saxton now up top to Anderson, reset the play. Now to Birch in the corner. Birch takes a drive, dishes it to Robinson. Robinson out to Roberts. Roberts 3, same spot, but not the same result. This time just barely missed. And the rebound to the Grizzlies. Quickly to Draper in the corner. Draper will dribble back to the top, set the offense at the center court circle. 21-second shot clock to Meekum. Meekum around the screen from Yost. He'll go to Draper. Draper dribbles into a 15-foot jumper, misses, and the rebound to Anderson for the Bears. Caden Anderson into the front court, all the way to the lane, to the hoop. Nice drive by Anderson. Saw the advantage, the opportunity, I should say. Hesitation dribble, gives himself to the hoop.
Yost picking up his third. He's done a great job of staying out of foul trouble since the first half.
Yeah, he had 3 fouls early in the first quarter. So Caden Anderson, chance to extend the 4-point Bear Lake lead from the foul line. Gets the first one to go. He'll
Kimball
have one more.
Entering the game for Draper, and Robinson comes out for the Bears. Argyle in.
We'll see how long Coach Ward keeps Tate Ewing on the bench after he picked up his third foul early in the quarter. Anderson goes 2 for 2 from the line. The Bears lead is 6. So this has been a very back and forth second half. And the Bears lead it by 6 currently. Edwards looking inside for Yost. Can't get it to him. Goes back up top to Kimball. Now to Edwards, but now to Kimball inside to Smith. Smith gets to the foul line.
Argyle picking up his second.
So it will send Chase Smith to the foul line. He'll shoot a pair. Foul line was not friendly to Grace in that first half. And this one's off the back of the rim and out. So the lead is 6 for the Bears still.
Draper back into the game. And Edwards out.
Very short break there for
Yeah.
Draper. Smith's second foul shot is good this time. It's a 5-point game at 40-35. So third quarter has been dead even, and the Bear Lake Bears have the ball. Roberts. Oh, throws it too high for Anderson. It'll be a turnover. Roberts just a little bit too much on it, a little bit too high.
Tafoya coming back into the game for Roberts.
1:26 left in the third quarter. Grace has the ball. The Bears have the lead. And Draper is going to have the ball tipped, but it gets to Smith anyway. Smith now looking to drive, kicks in the corner to Kimball. Now to Yost. Yost down the lane. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the foul line. He'll shoot a pair with a chance to cut into this 5-point Bear Lake lead.
Saxton picking up his second foul.
And it will send Yost to the foul line. It hit the front of the rim, back of the rim, and comes out. He has had bad luck from that foul line in this game. He'll have one more. 1:09 left in the third period. And he missed them both, and the rebound goes to Argyle finally.
Nobody had the ball, so that didn't count as anything, but that was...
Some bumping on the loose ball.
Yeah.
Tafoya being defended by Kimball, goes in the corner to Saxton. Saxton goes inside to Birch. Birch loses it, and Yost will pick it up. The pass was too low. Birch went down to get it, goes between his legs, and it goes as a turnover. But then Caden Anderson will take it back from Draper and gets to the line, gets the bucket and the foul. Great move by Caden Anderson to get the steal at one end, finish it, and go to the foul line with a chance to complete the three-point play at the other end.
Draper picking up his first. It's only the second team foul for Grace here in the third quarter.
Caden Anderson completes the three-point play, and just like that, it's an 8-point game. Bears have the lead, 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Draper will go to Meekum. Meekum with the pick-and-roll action with Smith. And
great pass.
But he misses. He misses the bucket, sprains his ankle coming down.
Shoot.
And Bears have a 5-on-4 advantage as Smith is down. Quickly, Saxton, long two, no good. The Bears can't take advantage of the 5-on-4 opportunity Smith is back up, and it looks like he's going to try to stay in there. He goes down the lane, and this time he's fouled. He'll shoot 2, but he's still hobbling. I think he's going to probably have to come out, but he's going to go to the foul line right here.
Argyle picks up his 3rd foul.
Bears miss an opportunity there. They had the 5-on-4 advantages. Smith went down, sprained his ankle, was on the baseline, and Bears couldn't take advantage of it. Smith's foul shot is up and in. Hit the front of the rim, back of the rim, backboard, and came back down and in.
Robinson in for Argyle, and Bodie Smith in for Yost.
Bears lead is 7. Smith can make it 6 with 12.8 seconds left in this quarter. Foul shot's no good. Birch will bring down the rebound. So the Bears will have an opportunity to extend this 7-point lead with 4 seconds left. Anderson will shoot the 3, leave it short, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. The full court shot wouldn't have counted anyway. He hits the backboard and off. The Bears lead it by 7 going into the 4th. We'll have you that 4th quarter with you on the SVI Sports Network right after this 30-second timeout.
Nice job, Martin. Looking good. Oh, it's the funny car guy.
Hey, you got Napa know-how too, huh?
Yep. Well, Martin does go 200 miles an hour. Ron breaks 300 in 4 seconds.
Yeah, in a straight line. That's real hard.
You drive in a circle.
You don't even steer.
Look at me.
Hey, you
I
two.
turn left.
Don't make me go get my can.
Your can's old.
Quiet! Matlock's on!
That's Daryl's can.
Boogity, boogity!
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
Bears lead it by 7 on your Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard by a score of 43-36 as we head to the 4th quarter. Bears led by 5 at halftime. They lead by 7 going into the 4th quarter. It will be, I believe, Bear Lake basketball to start the 4th quarter. They start the 4th the way they started the game with Anderson, Tafoya, Ewing, Birch, and Robinson. Birch has played every second of this basketball game.
Yep.
And he's had a good one.
Yes.
Anderson with the ball in the backcourt is the Bears. And he goes to Tafoya, now in the corner to Ewing, up top to Anderson. Anderson going to drive. He falls, but he gets it to Birch. Birch, nice
Great
bounce
pass.
pass to Robinson for the layup.
Nice.
That assist there by Birch was a thing of beauty. And the lead is 9 at 45-36. Meekum, nice bounce pass into Smith. His little runner, good, and he's fouled. That's Bodie Smith will go to the foul line after getting the bucket to go. 45-38, 7-point game.
Robinson's 3rd foul.
And Smith faked it outside, and there was nobody there, so he drove the lane, got the runner to go, and cannot complete the 3-point play. And Brock Birch with another rebound. He's well over a double-double now. Tafoya being guarded out there by Kimball. We'll go to Anderson, now to Ewing. Ewing up top to Anderson, now to Ewing, to Anderson. Birch at the foul line. Oh, he had Robinson, but didn't have a chance to see him. Ewing for 3, no. Rebound though to Robinson. He'll go to Tafoya. Tafoya into Robinson. Robinson out to Anderson. Anderson back to Tafoya. Back to Anderson. Bears with great ball movement. Anderson will try the deep 3, no good. Rebound goes to Yost. And quickly up ahead to Draper. Draper across the top. Now to Kimball. Back up top to Draper. Reset the offense. Plenty of time. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Up top to Meekum. Meekum to Kimball. Inside Yost. Draper. Draper with the pass in the corner. Open 3. No good. Rebound to Brox Birch. As Kimball shot that one a little too hard. It goes over everything. When you shoot it from the side, if you don't hit it, sometimes it makes it look ugly. And Brox Birch with another board. Ewing with it out in 3-point range is going to drive. Ball taken away. Nice steal there by Kimball. Quickly into the front court. He's cut off by Anderson. And Smith tries the 3. Off the backboard into the hands of Brox Birch. Who else? He's
up to 12 rebounds.
And Caden Anderson with a nice move, parts the Red Sea, down the lane for the easy deuce and a quick timeout by Coach Rory Lloyd. It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll be back right after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakedental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Bear Lake High School sports on SVI are presented by Gary H. Tusher, CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Mountain Valley Dental, creating healthy smiles for Bear Lake Valley and beyond. Lenhart Distributing, proud to support the Bears. Flying S Title and Escrow, whatever it takes. Southeast Idaho Steel, locally produced steel signs and fixtures. And Sampson's Island Grill at 253 South 4th Street in Montpelier.
This is live coverage of local high school sports on SVI Media and the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Bears leading the Grace Grizzlies by 9, 47-38 here in the fourth quarter, 5:49 to go. And Brox Birch, 10 points, 12 rebounds in this one. What a game for Brox. He's got a double-double. Yost has a double-double for the Grace Grizzlies. Anderson with the steal. And the pass to Tafoya. No good. That's a couple times that Tafoya has missed the layups on the fast breaks. Travel call, though, on Draper on the rebound. So the Bears will retain the basketball. Missed opportunity to extend the lead back to double digits.
Draper and Meekum coming out of the game. Anderson in for the Grizzlies.
Ball comes inbounds to Birch. And then it's knocked away from him, but Ewing with the hustle play dives on the floor to save it, and he's fouled.
All right, that goes on Kimball, his first. Edwards also came back into the game.
You know, that's a call that very, very, very rarely happens. When the guy's on the floor with the ball like that and somebody dives on top of him, they usually call the jump ball. That time they called the foul. In the corner it goes to Ewing. He thought about the three instead, inside to Birch. Oh, left it just short. Nice pass, nice shot. And now the ball is knocked away from Anderson, but he gets it back. Kimball inside to Yost. Yost, nice dish outside. Edwards into Smith, into Kimball. Yost, no good, but the rebound to Edwards. And now to Kimball. Edwards, corner three, doesn't take it, and he'll go inside to Yost now. Yost with the turnaround, no good. And rebound and put back by Smith. Missed the first time, but he got it back, and he gets it the second time. And it's a 7-point game. Bears in the lead, 4:42 left. Anderson with it. He'll go to Tafoya. Tafoya back up top to Anderson. I think the key to the game for me so far has been the Bears' patience on offense tonight. Pass goes inside, knocked out of bounds by Smith. It will remain Bear Lake basketball. They've been passing. You mentioned at the timeout, Caden Anderson has 4 assists.
Yeah, he has had several passes that haven't actually fallen with the basket attempt, or it could be higher, but beautiful passes by Anderson tonight.
And he gets himself to the baseline, gets the jumper to go. He's feeling it tonight. He's had probably his best game of the year as well. Him and Birch have had excellent nights for the Bear Lake Bears. Bears up to a 9-point lead. Smith inside to Yost. Yost is,
great
I was going to say the
by
foul,
Bears.
but they call it a jump ball.
It'll be Grizzly ball.
And it'll be Grace basketball on the baseline. Bears lead it by 9, 4:04 left in the game.
Smith in for Smith. Chase Smith in the ball game with his 4 fouls.
And the inbounds pass goes clear into the back court to Yost, but he steps out of bounds. Miscommunication.
Yep.
And as Yost went to run it down, he steps on the sideline. And it is a turnover by the Grizzlies. So it's Bear Lake basketball. Tafoya almost has it knocked away by Anderson, but he goes to Ewing, back up top to Tafoya. Now he'll go back to Caden Anderson. Caden goes inside to Robinson. Robinson gets Yost in the air and gets it to go. Nice pump fake by Robinson. Bear Lake lead is 11. Their big lead of the night was 13. They lead it by 11 now with 3:39 left. Edwards drives baseline, kicks it outside. Three-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound to Tate Ewing for the Bear Lake Bears. Yost has been on the bench. Draper has been on the bench for extended minutes right here for the Grace Grizzlies, and the Bears have taken advantage of it. Ewing down the lane, can't get it to go. The rebound to Yost. And the Grizzlies will come the other way. Quickly to Edwards inside, now to Smith. Smith to the trailer to Yost. It's blocked by Robinson. Rebound to Anderson. And Anderson will go to the line. He'll shoot two at the other end. What a block by Gavin Robinson. And
all right, that goes on Kimball.
Anderson takes advantage of it to get himself to the foul line where he'll shoot a pair. Bears up by 11 at 51-40. Their big lead of the game was 13. They can match that right here with 3:03 left. And Anderson gets it to go. Most complete game of the year so far for the Bear Lake Bears with just 3:03 left and the lead by a dozen.
17 points for Anderson. Draper back in the game now for Anderson. For Grace. The Grace Anderson.
The Grace Anderson.
Because the other Anderson's at the line.
And he makes it.
18 points for
Bears,
Caden Anderson.
Bears leads 13. We talked earlier in the game, we thought the player of the game, the steal man of the game was going to be easy. It's not so easy now. In fact, I may have changed my mind. Smith gets it to go. He's hobbled.
Yeah, but he still made it work.
And he'll go to the foul line, has a chance to make it just a 10-point game.
That's 4 fouls on Ewing.
Nice move there by Smith. You can tell he's hurting. That's Chase Smith. He'll go to the foul line.
I feel for him.
Yeah, he sprained his ankle. And misses the foul shot. Rebound to Robinson for the Bears. Caden Anderson quickly up ahead to Ewing. Ewing down the lane. His shot is blocked. But then a foul on the rebound.
Ouch.
And that's going to go on Kimball.
That's his third.
Timeout taken by the Grace Grizzlies. It's a 30-second. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. They assist in the skilled nursing facility, the manor, the home health, along with helping out with both preoperative and postoperative. Make sure that you have the best outcome with your surgery and your way of life going forward.
Watch this game and all SVI sports broadcasts live after the big game at SVInews.com. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Bears with the basketball. Bear Lake Bears with the 11-point lead on your Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare, count on them to care. Visit them at blmhospital.com. Caden Anderson with the ball. And the Bears have played their most complete game of the year. Anderson doesn't get it to go, but the rebound to Robinson. Robinson will kick it back outside. Tafoya will run it down. And Tafoya gets across to Anderson.
Very sticky defense by the Grace Grizzlies.
Grizzlies have extended defense, trying to get back into it. Birch drives the lane. Nice aggressive play to go down the lane. He's fouled. He'll go to the foul line for a chance to extend the lead with 2:19 left.
That foul on Smith, his fourth.
And the Bear Lake Bears, this has been team basketball, and it's been the best basketball by far the Bears have played. Oh, Birch just misses the foul shot. That's a quarter of an inch higher there. It goes. Instead, it hits the front of the rim, then the back of the rim, and it's a miss. But he's had a good night.
Yes.
Double-double. Leaves this one short, and so he goes 0 for 2. But great night for Brock Birch as the Bears lead it by 11. 2:14 left. Blocked by Robinson again. Robinson blocks the Edwards shot. Bears get the rebound. Birch another rebound. Now Ewing with the ball up top. He'll drive, hand off to Tafoya. Tafoya, foul line jumper, leaves it short. Rebound to Edwards. Robinson with 2 blocks in this fourth quarter. They've both been big. Yost turnaround jumper is good.
He doesn't miss very often from there.
And a quick timeout taken by Coach Lloyd in a 9-point game, 53-44. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave and they're happy, they get the house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. We have very competent and successful providers that provide the best care possible. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. As a hospital, we're really proud of what we are able to provide. It's an all-encompassing department that is very, very much needed.
Let's get back to the game with Jared and Lisa live on the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Bears have the 9-point lead and the basketball. Grace extending their defense now to half court with just 1:46 left in this game, trying to get back in it. The Bears have led pretty much the whole way. Brox Birch with the inbound, and he'll go the other end and draw the foul. Birch with a beautiful play. None of the defenders were watching Birch, and so he threw it off the back of the defender, picked it up himself, and drove to the other end, gets a foul. The Grace crowd wants a double dribble. Coach Lloyd wanted a double dribble. We'll be honest, I didn't see it. I'm not saying it didn't happen, I just didn't see it. So Brox Birch will go back to the foul line. He'll have an opportunity to extend this lead. It's 9 points. That was a heads-up play by him. Mm-hmm. As soon as he caught the ball, he just put it off the back of the defender. He makes the first foul shot. Lead is back to 10 at 54-44. Can we do co-players of the game?
I know.
That's what we might have to do. We don't have a gift certificate for him anyway, so let's just do that. As Brox Birch goes 2 for 2, the lead back to 11 with 1:40 left. Draper quickly into the front court. Kimball, Edwards for 3, no good. And rebound to Draper. And he'll come out top. Meekum, he'll shoot the 3. He's got
it. That is a pretty shot.
He's a shooter. And another timeout taken by
Draper took an
Coach
elbow
Lloyd
to the head. He's still rubbing it down there. Ouch.
Inadvertent on the rebound.
Yep.
It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it. We'll be back right after this on the SVI Sports Network.
My name is Benjamin Bozen. I am a family medicine physician. I really enjoy providing care to the whole family, from newborns to elderly care. I like athletes and sports medicine, and then I also do osteopathic manipulative therapy, which is a hands-on treatment. My ultimate goal is to be your advocate and to help you have the best life that you can have, to help you achieve your goals.
Find local scores from around the region after the game at SVInews.com. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Bears lead it by 8 after the USA Phillips 66 long ball lived to the full. For your convenience is our pleasure by Meekum. Carter Meekum, the sophomore, he can shoot.
He can shoot.
We saw that in the JV game that went to double overtime. And Anderson now within the backcourt. And they get it to Saxton, and Saxton is going to get it to Tafoya. Tafoya to Birch.
Oh, beautiful!
Back to a 10-point game. The Grace Grizzlies were looking to foul, and the Bears were able to get the easy bucket instead. Yost will shoot the 3. No. Rebound off of Saxton and out of bounds. Saxton and Anderson both went up for it, knocked it off each other out of bounds, but the Bears lead by 10. And Birch now up to 14 points on the night.
14, yep. That was a beautiful assist by Tafoya.
Draper will throw it out to Meekum. Grace needs points in a hurry. Meekum's going to drive, spin, no good. Rebound to nobody yet.
Somebody, Tafoya, I think.
And they're going to call a foul on the floor. I think they said Tafoya have it, and they're going to say Meekum reached around from behind and fouled him.
Grace coaching staff wanted to travel. Could have gone either way there, honestly.
And it could have been a jump ball. There was three different options on the call there. They go with the foul.
Meekum picks up his first.
It will send Austin Tafoya, who's had a pretty good game for the Bears, to the foul line. He'll shoot a pair.
Tafoya with 6 points.
All those came in the first half, I believe, as first foul shot leaves it long off the back of the rim.
He
Bears
has had
basketball.
one shot in the second half. Smith, Bodie Smith, coming in for Kimball.
Bringing in another shooter. He can shoot it from deep as well.
Yeah. Yep.
The Bears lead it by 10, 57-47 on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. And he misses them both. The rebound goes to Draper. Draper quickly in the front court all the way to the rim. No, too hard, and guess what? Guess who gets the rebound? Yeah, Brock Birch. And then he's fouled. He will go to the foul line at the other end. And I think Bodie Smith, took an elbow inadvertently on that rebound. Brock Birch back to the foul line. How many foul shots has he taken in this game? Like 30? But it's got to be like in double digits at the foul line already for him.
Wait, is that Smith's first foul?
Birch leaves this one short. He went 2 for 2 last trip, leaves this one short. Bears up by 10 with 42 seconds left. He gets the second one to go. Bears up by 11.
All right, to answer your question, Birch is 9 for 14 from the foul line.
Draper misses the layup, but he gets it back. The pass was intended for Yost. It went through his hands right to Draper for the layup. So it's a 9-point game. Quick timeout taken again by Coach Lloyd from the Grace Grizzlies. It's a full. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm Ben Olson. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and just joined Bear Lake Memorial. I'm originally from here in Bear Lake, graduated in 1997, went to undergrad in Pocatello at Idaho State, went to med school in Missouri, residency in Ohio, practiced in Northeastern Oregon for the last 11 years. I'm excited to come back home. You kind of grow up doing a lot of outdoor stuff like hiking and hunting and fishing, and that's kind of what we would do as a family. Now, as your kids get older, your life is focused around them, so then you chase them around with all their sporting activities, and that's been a lot of fun. Probably the thing I love the most is taking somebody that can't find relief and offering them a surgical alternative and seeing the change that can happen. My goal for my patients is to earn your trust and take you through that journey and offer them some relief from what they're suffering from.
This is live coverage of local high school sports on SVI Media and the SVI Sports Network.
Meekum steals the inbounds pass as we come back. Yost will shoot the three, miss it. Rebound, though, in the corner to Meekum. He'll shoot the three. That's good.
He's a shooter.
So it's a 6-point game.
Meekum now with 9, and all of those from the three-point line.
And a quick foul there by Yost.
That's his 4th.
And Grizzlies refusing to go away. It was an 11-point game there just a minute ago. The steal on the inbounds, Draper hits the layup. They steal the inbounds pass. Meekum hits the 3, and all of a sudden it's just 6 points. But Caden Anderson, who's had a phenomenal night at the foul line, misses the first. If he makes just one, it's a 3-possession game with 13 seconds left. If he doesn't get either one, 2 possessions, both of them 3-point makes, would tie this game up. We had double overtime in the JV, so that would be par for the night. Draper with the rebound. He missed them both. But great defense by Anderson. Draper loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be Bear Lake basketball. That'll end it. They needed to get 2 3-point makes in the last 12 seconds, but the Bears have the basketball with 5.8 seconds left. Tafoya gets it into Anderson. Anderson go up ahead to Saxton. Saxton has it stolen away, but it doesn't matter. Draper shoots the three at the buzzer. Doesn't count. Didn't go in anyway. It's a 6-point Bear Lake win, 58-52. The Grace Grizzlies, give them credit. They refused to go away in this one, and they fight all the way back. But the Bears winning by 6 after leading by as many as 13, led by 11 down the stretch. But the Grace Grizzlies cut it to just a 6-point game. And Bears get their 3rd win of the season, 2 of the 3 coming against Grace Grizzlies. Girls won also tonight.
Yep.
As they got the win up in Teton against the Teton Timberwolves. We'll get Coach Trevor Ward up here in just a minute and talk to him. While we're waiting for Coach Ward to come up, why don't you go ahead, give us the final stats for the Grace Grizzlies.
Huge shout out for Yost. What a game for him tonight. 16 points. He had 11 rebounds. Just a phenomenal night for him, shooting 46% overall. He was their high scorer. 11 points for Draper. What a hustler. What more can you say there? He also ended with a double-double. 11 points, 14 rebounds. He had 2 steals. Great night for Draper. 9 points for Meekum, all coming from the 3-point range. He only missed 1 out of 4. Smith, that would be Chase Smith, ended with 8 points, 7 for his brother, Bodie Smith.
Are they twins?
Whoa, I don't know, but
they're both seniors, and so if
I
they're brothers,
would say
they're
yes.
twins.
They look alike, so I'm assuming they're brothers. Maybe not, but
I'm not doubting you.
I'm calling them brothers. Brothers in on the court, if nothing else, right? All right, that's their 51 points, 35% overall for the Grizzlies. They were 16 out of 37, 43% from the 2-point range, 5 out of 23, 21% from the 3-point line, and 26%, 4 out of 15 from the foul line.
That's the difference in the game right there.
There
4
it is.
out of 15 from the foul line for the Grace Grizzlies.
Do you want to hear the Bears stats before you talk?
Yeah, we got Coach Trevor Ward. Sorry we didn't have your microphone on.
All right, Coach, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Anderson finished with 18.
Nice.
He also had 4 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 steals. Great night for Anderson.
Excellent.
Birch finished with a double-double. He had 15 points. He had 14 rebounds.
Love it.
He had a steal.
Phenomenal night.
He had a beautiful assist. So great night for Birch. Following that, we've got 7 points for Ewing, 6 points for Roberts, 6 points for Tafoya, 6 points for Robison. And they finished 37% overall shooting, 17 out of 37, 45% from the 2-point, 3 out of 17, that's 17% from the 3-point range, 15 out of 27 from the foul line, 55%, 9 of those 15 by Birch.
I know you're not going to be happy with that percentage, but when you compare it to Grace's, I think you'll take it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the difference in the game. The foul line's the difference in the game. And Birch, phenomenal night getting to the line. He was at the foul line all night long.
Also, the Bears only had 5 turnovers in the game.
Oh, that is excellent.
Does that make you happy?
Yes, it does.
So, Coach, I said it in the first half, and it continued throughout the game. To me, this was by far your best game of the season at both ends of the court. The passing.
Yes.
This is a different Bear Lake team than we've seen this year. The passing game was phenomenal. They shared the ball. Anderson had several opportunities where he had looks he could have taken himself, but instead he found his open teammate. Ewing and Birch did that as well, and just a phenomenal night all around.
Tafoya had some beautiful passes.
Tafoya had some great passes. Well. And I also like well, talk about that first, then I'll tell you the other thing that I liked.
Yeah, that's our goal. You know, we've been working hard to get spacing, move the ball, and get paint touches. So we got bigs, we got size on people. The outside shooting is coming. You know, we've been hitting them a little bit better. But I'm just happy that the ball's moving tonight. It wasn't sticking very much. And we're trying to get them to look for each other.
Yes.
And the assists show it. The rebounding, of course, I see every rebound that we didn't get. However,
I don't have
those
that
are some
stat.
excellent stats.
Yeah.
You know, Brock Birch with 14 rebounds, that's incredible.
Yeah, 35
for
rebounds
high school.
overall for your team tonight.
So you actually mentioned in your comment what I was going to bring up next. The three-point shooting percentage was not phenomenal tonight, but what I liked is they took them.
Yes.
I actually made the comment to somebody today that I was talking about. We have, I shouldn't say we, I'm not out on the court. The team gets a lot of open looks from three and doesn't always take those opportunities. And I think that's what also opened up the paint tonight is Roberts was shooting from three. Caden Anderson was shooting from three.
Mm-hmm.
They were taking those open looks, and when they take those open looks, it extends the defense.
Yep.
And that helps your bigs on the inside, and Ewing and Birch were taking advantage of that opportunity inside. So even though the percentage wasn't fantastic, you even mentioned it, so I guess great minds think alike, or maybe
right.
the opposite for us, because that's what I saw too, is we took the advantage to take those open looks. They weren't forced, and even the misses, there weren't very many bad misses from three. A lot of them rimmed out. So I liked that look tonight. It was good news for me personally, from my point of view, that they were taking those shots.
Yes.
Can I just say, too, as a spectator, that was a lot more comfortable to watch.
Yes.
You know, I'm not trying to be downer on any kid or anybody, but sometimes it's uncomfortable because you feel like they're working against each other rather than with each other.
Yep.
Tonight, their performance was beautiful. It was the way, like we've already talked about, but just
Maybe
the
it was
moving
those
and the
retro
passing.
Magic uniforms.
Right.
Yeah, let's dress in those.
Let's just wear those again.
Let's do retro night again next
Great
week.
night. Oh.
It was a different retro for those watching on TV if they didn't realize it was retro, because instead of going with these tight short shorts that I don't like watching, I'm glad they went away. You guys went with the early 2000s down to your knees, and they played pretty good in those uniforms. Maybe next week when. Is it Teton that comes to town next week?
Yes.
Yep.
Maybe go retro night again.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
Yeah, great ball movement.
Let's talk about that.
the biggie.
Looking ahead after a great night tonight, you got Teton coming to town next week. You played up there a couple weeks ago, and they beat Snake River. Was that tonight? Is tonight the 8th?
Yep.
Yes.
Just so you know, they beat Snake River tonight, 46-38.
Wow.
Teton just finished their game. What do you expect next? Is it Thursday or Friday night? Thursday night? Thursday night that you play? I think it is Thursday night. The girls have 3 games next week at home. You have one home at home, and I get mixed up there. But what do you expect?
Teton, they are big, and they can hit outside like crazy. So they're a hard matchup. But I feel like we've improved quite a bit since we played them. So I'm hoping that we can give them a really good game.
It was 79-42 up there back in early December on the 6th. And, I would agree. You've improved a lot. I saw a lot of good things last night. Fourth quarter, somebody had asked me tonight before the game. So they watched right up until the fourth quarter started. You were only down by 4 going in the fourth, and you saw the final quarter score and said, what happened? And part of that was you guys went to try to get back in the game with the fouls, and they made the foul shots, and then you missed the shots at the other end. It was a closer game, I think, than the scoreboard indicated.
Agreed.
Especially when we were winning the whole time until 2 minutes left in the third.
Yeah.
And the other thing last night, it felt like one of those games that everything that could go in the fourth quarter, everything that could go wrong for you did, everything that could go right did for them. So closer game than the scoreboard showed. Tonight, you put on a show. That was the computer said that was a toss-up game, and you guys were in control the whole way. Final score only 6 points, but it was not quite that close.
Yep.
Okay, congratulations, Coach. Good luck next week. Teton at home, and then Saturday on the road at Firth. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, good luck next week. Thanks for
Tell them
coming,
we
Coach.
said awesome job.
Thank you.
Okay, big win for the Bear Lake Bears over the Grace Grizzlies by a score of 58-52. And, wow, player of the game with the Southeast Idaho Steel player of the game. And let's go with 2. Let's just name them both.
It's got to be Anderson and Birch.
Yep, phenomenal night. In the first half, it looked like it was going to be a runaway for Birch. Then the second half, at one point, I'm like, oh no, we got to give it to Anderson. And then down the stretch, Birch was the one to go into the foul line. Birch got a couple critical rebounds. We got to give it to both of them. They both played phenomenal.
I just want to point out for Anderson, he didn't get a double-double, but that doesn't mean the effort wasn't incredible by him. He had the 18 points, but he also had 4 assists. He had 6 rebounds. He had 4 steals. He had 2 deflections. He was everywhere tonight, and for that reason alone, he has to be up in that player of the game nomination as well. So, yeah, I agree. Birch and Anderson both.
Yeah, I would say this is maybe Anderson, at the games I've watched in the last 2 years, Anderson's best game.
Yes.
He had a phenomenal night, shooting, controlling, as the point guard, all that. So great job by Anderson, and Birch just phenomenal. He was all over the place, deflecting passes, getting rebounds, scoring. So great night for those two young men. Great night for the team. I felt like it was great team basketball, as we've mentioned several times.
Absolutely.
All right, let's wrap it up. Thank you, Zach, back in the studio in Afton doing the producing for us tonight. Good job. Thank you again for your excellent work, Zach. Our cameraman, the expert, the man, the myth, the beard. It is Ray Henry, our cameraman, and his wife, Kathy, is at the radio station bringing you the audio portion for those listening on KVSI. And for everybody else on the SVI network, the Bears with the big win tonight, 58-52. This is
Lisa Hillier
and Jared Hillier saying good night, everybody.